Yes, guys, what is up? Hope we're all keeping well, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Game week 20. We've what, 2 hours? What's that? 2.5 hours to go until the game week 20 deadline. Hope everybody is keeping well, bright and early on this Saturday morning. We're repping the Luke Littler gear. Yeah, let us know if you're watching the darts last night. Unbelievable achievement for the young lad. But yeah, here we go. I hope the stream is alright. I had something plugged in there, but let me know if you can see me alright. I think you can anyhow. But we've got Ian, Dusty, John and Crunch in the chat. Hope everybody is keeping well. Do let us know where you're watching from in the world. I can see Ian is watching from Sydney. Fair play for tuning in as always, Ian. Luke Littler has gained weight. Love that, Higgins. You're up bright and early then as well. Right then, just want to make sure this is going alright. We're getting a warning, but I think we are fine. Should be alright anyway. I think I put in I have the cable set up there alright. But yeah, first off, yeah, I forgot to say that. Happy New Year to you all. Hope we start off the new year with a green arrow. But yeah, we're gonna start off proceedings as normal. Keep the questions coming in. We've if you watched the video during the week, I only got to do a transfer plans video, just kind of work, got the better of me. I was back to work on Thursday, but so far I've only done one transfer. Cunha is out and Wood is into the team, but I am looking to use the second one. If you watch the video, you know what's coming, but we will wait till close to the deadline before I do make that transfer. But right then, we'll start off proceedings as normal. Game week 19, 78 points of the week. Yeah, that was it. Salah and Trent started the game week last week. Thankfully, João Pedro came away with a nice return as well. 2 assists with Aston Villa. Won't get into the Rodgers situation in the Patreon then as well. I was looking at that. 25 points lost going Rodgers over Ahmed the last couple of weeks. 77k overall. If I kept Rodgers, I'd be well inside the top 30k, 20k, but sure, look, doesn't matter. We're flying at the moment, and yeah, 77k is a great rank to have. And yeah, fingers crossed we can get closer to the 50k mark before the international break, which is this week. But yeah, right, who else have we? Higgins, Hillbilly in the chat then as well. I hope everybody is keeping well. Keep the questions coming in if you can at all, and we'll try to keep you entertained there. So for the next 2.5 hours ish. Yeah, we are up bright and early, Crunch. Yeah, we're back home and yeah, no temptations a goal of going out and meeting the lads. But Rupert in the chat then as well. Hope we're keeping well, Rupert. This is how we're looking as of now. Team isn't too bad. Obviously then as well, there's a slight chance. I don't think it's going to happen, but there's a small chance about the United and Liverpool game being called off. For now, I've got 3 players involved in that game. The bench isn't looking too bad. It's not looking too great either. But Dibbling, Davies and Vandenberg. Probably going to move Vandenberg second sub. I can see Fulham getting something anyhow, at least scoring at home to Ipswich. Fair play to Ipswich. They got that one against Chelsea during the week. But yeah, do let us know if you watched the darts last night. And then let's get straight into it then as well. FTBL09 in the chat. Hope we're keeping well. Great to see you as always. Am I still in the cup? No. I got knocked out the first round. Yeah, sure, look, we'll focus on the league anyhow after getting knocked out of the cup, but no. It's been happening the last couple of years and getting knocked out in the first round to like dead teams as well. Let's have a look at what was the score. I think I lost by a few points, was it? Game week 16. Yeah, I lost by 3 points to this team. He's ranked 1 million overall. That's the beauty of the cup though. I don't even like the cup, but sure, look, I can't make that excuse anyhow. But we're out of it. We've a few other cups coming up as well with mini leagues and that, but for the actual cup, I'm knocked out. But sure, look, doesn't matter. We'll focus on overall rank anyway. Right then, let's start off then, Ian, at the top then. Well, yeah, if you haven't done so already, before we get into it, head on down there, give the stream a like, and if you're not subscribed, please head on down there, click subscribe on the channel as well. Let's try and get, how many likes are we on now? Let's try and get the stream pushed out to a few people around the world. We're on 4 likes, there's 19 in the chat. If we can get up to 10 likes, that'd be very much appreciated, and let's try push out this stream and get a few more viewers. Right, Ian, any news on Sanchez and Jackson if they're starting this week? Kind of stuffed me up last week. I think they're fine, yeah. It was just the yellow card. They were both on 4 yellow cards, so that's why Maresca rest them any of that week, just in case to save them. Not getting the yellow. They're going to be fine this week, so I wouldn't stress too much about them. But yeah, I'd say it was pretty annoying against Ipswich, especially for himself as well, the fact that they lost 2-0. But yeah, I'm happy enough I didn't go Jackson. But if you still have Jackson, I'd be keeping them. They've decent fixtures. Palace, Bournemouth, Wolves over the next 3 games. 3 poor enough defences, to be fair. So there's no point getting rid of Jackson. I'm happy enough I only have Cole Palmer. He's the only Chelsea player I do want. Even with the defence as well. Against Palace this week, could surely see Palace getting one as well. Seen a lot of people starting Muniz over Caldwell as well, which is fair enough. Muniz racked up a lot of XG last week as well. So yeah, that's what I would say. Keep Jackson in the team anyway. And fingers crossed. I'll be hoping he blanks, but I think he might get something free this weekend. Dusty, I did something stupid. I made a raise transfer this week before realising Kuna, Timber and Rodgers are suspended of all 3. I'd need to make a -4 to feel 11. What do you think? What's the rest of the team, Dusty? If you have to take a -4, probably I'd do it, but try and keep Timber and Rodgers if you can, because you'll want them here after these weeks anyhow. But do let us know what the rest of the team is, and be careful on the raised transfers. But sure, look, if you did, -4 isn't the worst thing to get 11 players, so I'd say just go for it. John Noonan, good morning. Bench one of Sarr, Pedro, Enzo and Castagna. Probably it's between Enzo and Castagna anyway. Maybe Enzo. I'm assuming you've already got Cole Palmer. Maybe spread the risk then as well. Probably it's between Enzo and Castagna anyway. Joe Pedro actually. Maybe Pedro. I'm playing him, but I've got double Arsenal defence, so I'll be hoping he blanks anyway. Maybe Joe Pedro out of those. Probably would do that, yeah. 7:30 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. Good man, Ian. You were up early, fair play, crunch, good stuff. Luke Littler, you've gained weight of celebrating last night, Higgins, good man. What else have we? Still in the cup now. Amata Gordon for -4. Maybe not for a -4. I'm looking at it for free. I have enough to do Amata Gordon for free. Odegaard is a bit of an issue then as well. He's not performing how I'd like to, how I'd have liked him to perform since I brought him into the team. But he's playing fairly deep. He's not on corners as well. Just need Arsenal to get a penalty really. But Brighton, they've been fairly leaky. Spurs then as well. I'm happy enough to give him another week or 2 at least, Odegaard, but not been ideal. I was considering even Mbeumo as well, Diaz and Mbeumo, and I went to Odegaard. Looking at the double gaming for Liverpool though, I think I do want a second Liverpool defender, not a Liverpool attacker. Yeah, but Odegaard needs to get something this weekend for me. Or he'll be on the high up on the chopping block anyway during the international break. But yeah, my other transfer this week, so 2 free transfers, 7.5 in the bank. Did I lose 0.1 million? I think I did. Crap. On Ahmed falling in price, I think I did. Shite. I thought I didn't. I bought him for 5.3. Maybe did he go up to 5.5? I don't think he did. Anyway, I have enough for Gordon anyway. I'll 0.1 in the bank after that, and then I can downgrade Odegaard next week if I have to. That's annoying. I thought I wasn't going to lose value on Ahmed when he dropped in price, but I obviously did. Anyway, we still can afford Gordon anyway. That's my second transfer planned anyway. A lot of injuries to Spurs. I think they only had 7 first team players training yesterday, so not ideal for them. And I do think that could be a massacre. And it's in London as well. Yeah, that's my plan. I'm not going to do it for now yet anyway. Let's see if we do get any updates on the United game before the deadline. I don't think we will. I do think the United game still goes ahead. But if you are captain and Salah, leave the voice on Palmer. Or a game outside of it. Isak as well is a shout as well. Just leave your vice captaincy on someone outside that United Liverpool game in case it gets called off. I don't think it will, but don't. Start Joe Pedro Hall. I've double Arsenal defence and no Spurs. Probably go with Hall then. So you could do Spurs get one? Maybe not. With all the injuries. I'd always say start the attacker, but I've double Arsenal defence and as well. I'll be hoping Joe Pedro blanks, but let's see. Right then. I'm basically screwed if the Liverpool Man United game gets called off. I've 3 Liverpool assets, Rupert. I don't think it will. But just prepare yourself anyway. I'll try and have your bench looking alright until if you've 10 players for the game week, it's not the worst if the Liverpool game is called off, but I don't think it will be, but 10 is okay. Start Milenkovic or Castagna. Probably Castagna out of those, yeah. Ipswich at home. Joe Pedro to Wood for -4. Amon and Varun. Maybe not at this stage. Is Wood going to get 2 against Wolves? Maybe. I wouldn't, for a hit. Basically, Wood has to get 1 just to break even. Will João Pedro get 1? Maybe not. Maybe maybe it is. Maybe it is worth it. Go for it. It's definitely better transfer long term then as well. Brighton's fixtures then after this, then Ipswich. I'll be probably keeping for the Ipswich game, and then after that, then could probably move them on. United Forest over those games then as well. I probably would do it. Unfortunately, he missed out on the rise last night. I think he rose again last night, didn't he? 6-8. I'm nearly sure he did, or did he? Let's have a look. Quick look. He was set to rise anyway. Or did he? Yeah, he did. 6-8 last night. Fair enough, he did. Well, I'd say just go for it. Go for that transfer. Badell, worried about Liverpool getting called off. I've Trent, Van Dijk and Salah on bench. I got João Pedro, Rodgers and Taylor. 1 free transfer, 4 million in the bank. My other 2 defenders are Hall and Robinson. Can you get Gabriel into the team? If you don't know Gabriel, that's what I'd be telling you to go for. You've enough money in the bank, 4 million. Just get an Arsenal defender. Doesn't sound like you have one. Gabriel, get Gabriel in. Tasman, who would you play out of Jackson or Sarr? Thanks. I think you probably have to start Jackson. Surely you can start the 2 of them, Tasman. Let us know what the rest of the team is. Surely you can start the 2 there. Morning, bud. What do you think of Gordon in for Odegaard? No, not for a -4, David. I'm looking at Gordon to Ahmed for a hit. I'd be tempted for free for Odegaard to Gordon, but not for a hit. No, I wouldn't do it for a hit. Dusty, rest of the team: Fleck and Gabriel, Hall, Trent, Salah, Ahmed, Palmer, Sarr, Watkins, Isak, Greaves. I could play Greaves and bench Timber, Cunha and Rodgers, or -4 Cunha to Wood. Probably do the hit, you know. Do it, Dusty. Yeah, I'd take that out. Little bit late today. Sorry, you're not at all. CR7 LM10, not at all. How was the New Year? New Year was good. It was good to see a lot of people while I was home anyway. Back to Galway now on Sunday evening. I suppose we'll better plug this event. If there's anybody in Ireland over the weekend, we're running an event in Sligo for the United versus Liverpool game. Going to be a lot of FPL chat, and then beforehand just looking ahead for the rest of the season. And then I think the game is at 4:30, so we'll be chatting for about an hour and a half, and then we'll watch the game together and then as well. So if you're in Sligo at the weekend, definitely do call in, or let me know if you're coming. Let's see if there's a guest list or something we can throw you on. But looking forward to that. We did it back in August, and it was a nice little event then as well. So looking forward to that. Not looking forward to the United game though, but yeah, let's see that. I'll probably plug that a few more times before the rest of the stream is over. But yeah. Right then, few teams I think in already. Yeah, we've got a few in already. So if you want your team rated, head on over to Twitter and send in your team underneath that tweet, and we'll get it up before the deadline over the next while. So, but let's start out with Ian's team here. So what's he saying, Ian? 1 free transfer. What are we thinking? Sanchez, Gabriel, Virgil, Porro. Nice defense. Apart from that, Porro one might be in bother this morning, that early kick-off. Mbeumo, Salah, Ahmed, Palmer, Wood, Jackson, Isak. 1 free transfer. What are we thinking? If you have enough there, Ahmed to Gordon, go for it. Even Ahmed to Sarr. Souček is an interesting one in on the bench then as well. If you let us know how much money you have in the bank, Ian. If you have enough to get Gordon in, I'd be going for that for sure. Pedro Porro, not ideal in that Newcastle game. Could sneak an attack and return, but Spurs team looks to be in a shambles, to be honest with you. But yeah, priority transfer probably be getting out Ahmed and getting in Gordon if you can. But do let us know how much money you have in the bank, and we'll go back to you then. FTBL 09 Higher, do Madison to Gordon, Cooney to Wood. Thoughts: start Davies or Munoz. So Raya, Trent, Gabriel. Probably would do Munoz at home. Can see Fulham scoring as well. Munoz was very attacking the last week, so I'd probably go for that then as well. Gordon, Palmer, Salah, Ahmed, Jackson, Wood, João Pedro. Madison to Gordon is fair enough. You can as well probably play Ahmed over Kudos probably. 3-4-3 then. Team is looking solid then. Would not expecting anything from Ahmed anyway. Can see that Liverpool game being 3, 4, 5 goals, unfortunately, the way we're going at the moment. But yeah, that's not too bad at all. Cooney to Wood, right job, and then Gordon in for Madison, all good there. Right then, Ian, what are you saying? 1.9 in the bank, so you can't get Gordon. Maybe even Sarr. Ahmad to Sarr probably. He looked very attacking. A lot of people going for Eze. If you're looking at the two of them, Sarr should have scored twice last week. I was watching those highlights actually yesterday. Eze got a nice goal, one of his standard ones from the outside of the box, dropping out to him. I remember I had him for Chelsea earlier on in the season. He kind of got the exact same goal, but 0.39 expected goals. I think Sarr was around the 1 mark, was he? Where is he here now? Or 0.95, sorry, for expected goals and assists, whereas Eze 0.47. Yeah, Sarr had a 1-on-1 save then when he probably should have scored. It was a good save by Ramsdale. I think he had another chance as well. If I do remember that, I was kind of half watching the highlights, but I was watching them. But yeah, Sarr looks to pick over Eze. You're saving a bit of money then as well. 7.7 if you go Sarr. Eze is on penalties, but I probably would still go for Sarr. Well, man, thanks again for all the content, and hopes Hawks will go as well on Saturday or Sunday. Appreciate that. Kiali, good man. Would you go Semenyo to Gordon for -4? Use my free transfer already on Cunha to Raul Jimenez. Probably not. I'd probably leave Cunha or Semenyo in the team. Not for a hit anyway. Everton at home for Bournemouth. I wouldn't do for a hit. Kiali, definitely not. Not definitely, but Semenyo could easily return to that game, so I probably wouldn't. Keep him in the team and reassess then after the international break. We've 42 in the chat as well. Cheers to you all bright and early this morning. If you haven't done so already, could you head on down there, give the stream a like. Let's try and push out the stream to a few more people around the world. And if you are watching and you're not subscribed, head on down there, click subscribe. We're fingers crossed we might get 7,250 before the end of the stream. We're close. We're nearly on 7,220. So if you're not subscribed, head on down there, click subscribe on the channel. Your support is very much appreciated. We're on 11 likes, 12 likes now. If we can get close to 20 in the next few minutes, let's try and push this stream out. Enzo or Odegaard this week? I think you still have to play Odegaard. Still go with Odegaard. William in the chat then as well. William, hope you're keeping well, man. Let's see. Morning all. Can you look at my team in the Discord? Of course I can, William. Let's get you up here. What are we saying? Where are you now? What other chat is it? Team reviews. Tight budget, lads. 2 free transfers and 0.3 in the bank. So you've got Gabriel, Trent, Timber suspended. So you've got Greaves or Harwood Bellis to play this weekend. Not the worst shout. Harwood Bellis at home to Brentford. Is he playing over the last few weeks though? I think he is. He was suspended for 1 anyway. But if he does, I'd still probably play him against Brentford. There's no point taking a hit for a defender. Yeah, he's playing. I'd probably play him over Greaves anyway. So Odegaard, Salah, Palmer, Ahmad, 0.3 in the bank. João Pedro, Isaac and Cunha. First off anyway, William, Cunha to Wood anyway. And then you've got 0.4 in the bank. And then I think it's probably Ahmad to Sarr. Or Sarr 5'6" now, is he? I think he is, isn't he? He's 5'9" maybe. He's 5'9". He can't get to Sarr, so you've only around 5'5" for a midfielder. Yeah, you can't really go another defender route. I wouldn't even bother with that. I'd go midfielder. The Semenyo's and hectic. Jacob Murphy could be a shout, Maybe that, William. Let us know what you make of Jacob Murphy. Wood and Jacob Murphy in for Cunha and Ahmad. Just to get you your 11 anyway. Let us know what you think of that, William. Probably would move on Ahmad, to be honest with you. United are very very poor. I know we've got Southampton up next, but I don't see anything for us in that game. So I'd move that on there, definitely. Let me know what you make of that, William. Enzo or Odegaard this week, going back to that. You have to play Odegaard. See if you can play the two, but just for Odegaard's price tag, he has been very disappointing, but he is on penalties then as well, so I'd keep him in the team, and fingers crossed he can get something. Would you bench Hall or Munoz this week? Calig. Bench. Oh, it's a tough one. Maybe Munoz. I can see Chelsea getting one. More chance of a clean sheet for Newcastle with all the injuries for Spurs, so probably leave it at that. What time team rating, right? We'll go back to that in a minute then as well. Ian, 1.9 million in the bank. What were we saying to you? Probably Sarr, yeah. Sarr for Ahmed, so Ian. Bench 1, Sarr, Enzo, William. Yeah, that sound around that. I was thinking, yeah, around that price tag, I think you have to go. You have to go Jacob Murphy. There's nobody else really. Pity you can't get to Gordon, but yeah, I think you need some Newcastle cover. So I'd go for that. Can see that early kickoff being 3-4 goals in that game. The way Newcastle are going and what it sounds like the injuries to Spurs in as well. FTBL09, yeah, we got back to you on that then as well. Good stuff. And then thoughts on this from my brother. Let's get into that. So before we get back to the chat, keep the questions coming in the chat then if you can at all. We've an hour, 2 hours and 5 minutes to go to the deadline, so we're plenty of time. This one from my brother, 0.1 in the million in the bank, 3 free transfers, and what are your thoughts on Stewart and Son to Wood and 7.5 million midfielder option other than Gordon? I'd still go for Gordon, 7.5 million. Wood in is fine, 7.5, or is Gordon 7.6 now? Is he? Is that why you can't get to him? Maybe he is he? No, he's 7.4. Why was it saying Gordon was 7.5? Or no, maybe. Oh yeah, I'd 7.5. Okay, fair. 7.5 for you, so FTBL. You could go the Luis Diaz option or the route with that double game around the corner for Liverpool. Slight minutes risk though as well with slot rotating, but I probably still would prefer Gordon there and then go for a second Liverpool defender. That's what I'm currently looking at. Liverpool double gaming is probably going to be 24, 25-ish. I'd still go Gordon there. And then get 2 Liverpool defenders. It's just probably too much of a rotation risk of the double game weeks with Jota, Gakpo, Nunes, Diaz fighting out for 2 spots. So we can probably see some rotation of the double game week. But yeah, Wood and Gordon in. That's what I would say. And then are you 3-5-2 then? No, you're getting rid of Son, so that's fine. Can you play Hall over any of them? Maybe not. Nico Williams maybe, but probably not, no. That's all good. Right. That's the team rated for now. Let's get back to my own team then as well. What are we saying? Right, Lewis or João Pedro this week? João Pedro maybe. Bench 1 of Sarr, Enzo, João Pedro. Probably João Pedro. Would you bench Hall or Muniz? Probably would bench. That's tough. Because the chance of an attack return for both of them. That is tough. Is the camera going 90? No, it's not. It's alright. What are we saying? Hall or Muniz this week? Probably would start Hall, yeah. More chance of a clean sheet for Newcastle in that game. Tamsin of Salah, Palmer, Foden, Sarr, Iwobi, Isak and Jackson. Bench and headache. Salah, Palmer, Foden, Sarr, Iwobi, Wood and Isak and Jackson. Out of those, you're probably benching either Iwobi or Jackson. Or even Sarr. Sarr, Iwobi, Jackson. Maybe Iwobi. Then you have 2 players in that game though. You have 3. You could probably spread the risk. Maybe bench Jackson, but I don't think I would. He's surely going to get the start after the loss last week. Sarah Iwobi, probably still Iwobi, you know. I'd probably go the Iwobi route for the bench. Greaves in for Pedro, Suchik in for Ahmed, save the transfer. Nothing hectic on that now. I'd still start Pedro. He's an attacker. Greaves won't get anything. It'll be 1 or 2. Pedro, there's always a chance of a return with him being on penalty. So keep Pedro. He scored against. Didn't he score against Arsenal earlier on the season, or was that last season? Yeah, earlier on the season, game week 3, he did score against them. So probably keep João Pedro in the team. I'll be hoping he blanks because I have that double Arsenal clean sheet that I want. Yeah, I'd probably bench Iwobi, Tamsin out of that. CK, Raya, Van Dijk, Kirkes, Muniz, Palmer, Salah, Foden, Sarr, Jackson, Gakpo and João Pedro. Were to bring in Jacob Murphy for Ahmed and bench João Pedro, not for a hit, no. I'd leave it off the hit. Dylan Higgins, thoughts on Jesus? Will he continue to start? I think so, yeah. It's his spot to lose anyhow. Havertz was ill anyhow. That's why he didn't play 2 weeks ago, but he was back in the team last week, I'm nearly sure. Or is he still flagged? No, he wasn't, fair enough. No, it's Jesus' It's Jesus' spot to lose now anyway. 3 goals and 2 assists in his last 3 games. If you brought in Jesus 2 double-digit hauls, you're laughing over that. He could be a nice pick as well. Brighton Spurs. The worst thing then about the international break, they're losing a bit of momentum over that. But nothing wrong with Jesus if you want Jesus. I still probably would prefer Wood though, with that Wolves and Southampton games for Wood over the next 3. Fair enough, Liverpool sandwich in between that, but Forest at home, there's always a chance of a return for Wood. Don't be too worried about Trent as well. With all the transfer speculation between him and Madrid, Slot said he's still going to play. Bradley is coming back into the team then as well from an injury, but it's Trent's spot to lose in as well. Interesting to see if all those rumours are true, if he's going to Madrid or not. But Higgins, yeah, nothing wrong with Jesus for a punt. I probably should have went the Jesus route over Odegaard, but hindsight's a great thing. I did think Odegaard was going to be on set pieces. Fair enough, they haven't got a penalty yet, but it's annoying to not see him on set pieces and playing very deep. Could have scored against Ipswich. Probably could have. It wasn't Muric in goals for Ipswich that time. It was the other keeper. He made a good save from him after a winding run in the box. At least he's getting the minutes anyway, but we need some returns. We need some returns for Odegaard. Fingers crossed it is this weekend. 5:30 kick-off tonight, isn't it? It is indeed, yeah. That 12:30 game is going to be a cracker, I think, for fantasy returns anyway. And I'm probably going to have 2 Newcastle players in that game. So we'll see how we go. Pranav, will you do team review? Yeah, send it in under me tweet on Twitter, and I'll get back to you there if you want. Patrick Nowak, start Caldwell, 8 Nori or Greaves? Probably 8 Nori out of those. Wolves at home. 2 assists for 8 Nori. No Cunha though, but out of those 8 Noris, I can probably see all those conceding anyway. 8 Nori is probably a better shout of an attacking return. So start 8 Nori. Fingers crossed he did start him last week for that. Was it 10 plus points, was it? Did he get 3 bonus? Maybe he got 2 bonus. 10 points, yeah, 2 bonus, or 2 assists, 2 bonus, or yeah, 3 bonus. Did he? Yeah, 3 bonus. Jesus. So I'm going. Of course, he starts returning when we all get rid of him. Pedro Porro, not Joe Pedro. Ian, sorry, what were you saying? Greaves in for Pedro Porro. Probably not even. There's more chance of Porro getting an attacking return, so keep him in the team. Saka to Gordon, Timber to Hall for -4. How is it? Nothing wrong with that. Try. Can you keep Timber? You might want him for later on in the week or later on in the game weeks. Saka to Gordon is fine. Surely you can keep Timber and get Hall in another way. USF 13224. Morning, hope you're keeping well, man. Start Munoz against Chelsea home or start rotation risk road against Ipswich. Start Jimenez, yeah. He is a rotation risk, but he got one last week, so surely he gets a start this weekend. I can probably see him getting benched over one of the next 3 though. Ipswich, West Ham and Leicester. Maybe the Leicester game, but you'd expect him to start the Ipswich game after scoring last week. I'd still start him anyhow. And if you could easily get a return if you do start him. Fulham are good at home, but Ipswich are coming off the back of that Chelsea win, so they've got some momentum coming into that game. Speaking of darts then as well, did any of you see that video? Liam Delap getting 140. Did very well. There's some good darts talent in the Premier League anyway. Cleveland Keller is pretty decent as well. I saw a video on him throwing a few darts then as well. Best 7.5 million midfielder, already have Gordon. CR7 L10. Apologies. I thought I didn't see Gordon there. Maybe you did. You do, yeah. Sorry, you're bringing him in, is right. I was looking at your brother's team. 7.5 million. You're just priced out of Diaz, so who else have you? Martinelli, maybe. I should have went to Martinelli at route myself. Saved a bit of cash. Probably Martinelli out of those, yeah. If you need an Arsenal attacker, I'd go him. You're just about priced out of Diaz, but that's alright. I'd still nearly prefer Van Dijk over Diaz. Or we'll see what the situation is. If Liverpool might have an injury before the double game week. Fingers crossed they do. I'd love to have Jota for that double game week. It's either going to be Wolves and Everton, or who's the other one it's going to be? Wolves and Everton, or Bournemouth and Everton. isn't it? Isn't it Wolves the week after? Yeah. Wolves at home would be lovely. Hopefully it's game week 25, and that triple captaincy will be used that week. And we've 17 points to beat from Haaland earlier on the season, and Wolves and Everton, that could be a lovely haul for Salah, so fingers crossed we can. Appreciate the subs then as well. We're just hit 7,220 there as well, so appreciate that. We're 30 subs off 7,250. We might hit that before the end of the stream. We have another hour and 55 minutes. So if you are watching and you haven't subscribed, head on down there, click subscribe on the channel. Your support is very much appreciated. Around 20 likes then as well. We've about 40ish in the chat then as well. If you haven't liked the stream, go down there, give the stream a like, and yeah, we'll get the stream pushed out a bit more then as well. Tamsin, no bother at all. Morning, -10 in share. Feckin' freezing. It was very cold this morning when I woke up here then as well. I was up around 10 to 8 this morning, and went down for a cup of tea and that before I came on here. But I have the heat on downstairs. It was very cold in the house, but we're not freezing. We're not that cold anyway. -10, but cheers for tuning in as always. Bruno Fly, -10. Jesus. Lads, start Castagna or Kirkus today? Probably would start Castagna out of those. Kirkus up against Everton. More chance of an attacking return for Castagna. I'd start Castagna. Haaland or Mo captain. Let's get the captaincy poll going while we're here then as well. Game week 20. See, is anyone going outside the Salah route anyway? Salah, we'll go Isaac. Watkins could be a shout, but not many have him, so we might leave him off. Palmer, and we'll throw Haaland in then as well if there's people that do still have Haaland, because there is a good mate of mine, Kevin O'Callaghan, still has him. I was taking the piss out of him yesterday for still having him in the team. Run the fly, Haaland or Mo captain. That United game could easily be 3, 4, 5 goals, unfortunately, for Liverpool the way we're playing at the moment. So as a United fan, it's probably sensible just to captain Salah. In FPL terms, it's of course I'm captaining Salah, but as a United supporter, it's sensible just to captain Salah and try and get something good out of a heavy defeat. But it could be a win-win if Salah blanks and United get a result or something. I'd take that as well. Salah's going to be the most captained player this week for sure. Killian Gubbins, hope you're keeping well, mate. Cheers for tuning in as always. What do you think of my team? Pickford, Collins, Robinson, Muniz, Elanga, Martinelli. Fair play on the Martinelli return last week. So Palmer, Salah, Haaland, João Pedro, Jackson. I'm tempted to triple captain Salah. Do you think should I? And it's my team. Okay, don't triple captain Salah. There's nothing wrong with it. But you'll want triple captain Salah for the double game week 24-25, the way it's looking at the moment. As I was just chatting about there. So leave off the triple captaincy. If nothing wrong with going for it if you want to go for it. But I'd go for it. I wouldn't go for it. I'd go for it for a double game week. Rest of the team then. Collins up against Brentford could easily get an attack in return for you as well. Again, Robinson, Muniz, defense is pretty strong there to be fair. Elanga, Martinelli, Palmer, Salah, Haaland, Pedro, Jackson. That's a nice team. If you want to go for the triple captaincy, you can, but I'd save it for the double game week. Do you reckon any games will be postponed for Ari? The only one in danger is the Liverpool and United game. I'm just going to get a weather update while we're here then as well. I don't think it will be postponed. Imagine a triple game week for Liverpool. We had that for Liverpool and United last a couple of years ago, a triple game week. I remember Greenwood returned well, Salah returned, Bruno did well as well, I'm nearly sure as well. Right, let's get an update on the Liverpool weather updates if we can. How are we going to find this now? I can't see it getting suspended anyway or postponed. I'm trying to see, is there anything we can see in it? Yeah, seven first team players for Spurs only training yesterday, so they could be in bother this week. What do we even look up to find Liverpool versus Man United? Looking at current weather warnings, the only game with potential to be called off is Liverpool versus United. Temperature isn't below freezing in Liverpool on Sunday, so I reckon it'll be okay. It's usually people getting to the ground, that's the big issue. Fair. Yellow warning we're not going to go through all the colours of the weather warnings, but go back to what I said. Just vice captain someone outside the game. Probably not the key moments to highlight with Saturday around 4 p.m. looking clear for most of the UK. Then you see the snow working its way on Saturday night. A large belt of snow covering northern areas on Sunday. What does this game do to us? We're looking at weather reports. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I think it'll be fine. Just vice captain Diaz or vice captain Palmer, vice captain someone outside of that game. If it was to be called off, I've Diblin to come in and Vandenberg, which isn't ideal, but I'd want Vandenberg over Davies. Can probably see Fulham scoring there as well. More chance of an attacking return for Davies. Maybe I put him ahead of Vandenberg, but no. I'm happy enough to leave it like that. Fabianski is out with a concussion, isn't he? Yeah, head injury after the international break. He'll be back. Fair enough. Yeah, just vice captain someone outside of that game, and you'll be fine. Right then, get that up there. Sound good stuff. Right, back to this then as well. What does this game do to us? Roberto, FPL Yellow Army. Hope you're keeping well, man. Would you buy Robinson, Castagna, or Anderson Niall, or buy Forest defender Hudson instead? The Bournemouth, buy a Forest defender or Hudson instead. Got 5.8 to spend. You can nearly go Castagna and save some money there, Roberto. Castagna got his assist the week before, didn't he? We need to start thinking about the managers then as well coming into game week 24. But nothing wrong with Castagna. He'll be safe for the next couple of weeks, isn't it? 8 weeks or something. The right back is out for. Robinson has been good to me since I had him in the team anyway. 2 returns in his last 3 since I brought him in, so he's been good to me. So I'd probably say him, but if you want to save some money, get Castagna in. Our Bournemouth's fixture is that good. I know Hudson has two attacking returns over the last 4 or 5 games, and he's a chill guy as well. So maybe that could push it towards getting him. But 4.4. Yeah, he got 2 in a row, didn't he? United, then Palace. No, that was a clean sheet. Everton, Chelsea, Newcastle, Forest. That would put me away from Hudson anyway. But Forest defence has been looking good though. Let's get them up here. Sells has been probably the best keeper all season. Jesus Christ, 6, 7, 8 there. Wolves, Liverpool, Southampton, Bournemouth. Nothing wrong with it with a Forest defender maybe. Aine has gone up a line split as well. Mikalenkovic wouldn't probably go near Nico Williams or Moreno. Has Aina gone up from 4.5 million? So has he? Did he start the season at 4.5? He did. Jesus Christ. Some going so 0.7 Rosen already this season. What was the other option? Or Anderson. Wouldn't go near Anderson. Robinson, Castagna, or Mikalenkovic maybe. Aina is probably too expensive now at that price. And Mikalenkovic got 2 goals over the last couple, didn't he? He's going well. 6, 6, 6, 9. Jeez, he hasn't blanked in his last 5 games. So I'm going Mikalenkovic maybe that's a route then as well. Thoughts on Diogo Jota for Ahmad Ian? No, he's too much of a rotation risk. Get Gordon if you can get Gordon. I don't think you can though. What's Jota? 6 something is he? What price is he around? 7.2. Surely you can scrape another 0.2 to get Gordon into the team. Surely. No, Jota's too much of a rotation risk to get him in. I'd like to get him in for the double potentially if there's an injury around the Liverpool assets. I'm thankful I didn't go for him last week. Well, to be honest, no, I'm not, because he still outscored Odegaard. He got a goal last week. So I'm not thankful I didn't go for him. Yeah, Odegaard has been an issue since bringing him in. That's been a mistake. But let's see how he gets on tonight. Yeah, no surprise there. 93% of the poll on Salah for the captaincy there. But yeah, vice captain is on Palmer. Could nearly go Isak then as well. But it's more Chelsea in the 3 o'clock game. Fair. Who'll be involved in the 3 o'clock games anyway? Potentially 2 in the early kickoff. Palmer. That's it. Jesus, we're going to be on a red arrow after the 3 o'clock games with only Palmer involved. Palmer would probably be over 100% again, just with the fact Salah's playing Man United. Might stare off a few United fans and captain and Salah and captain Palmer instead. right, so we've only got 3 players involved, and then up until the 5 o'clock games, or the 5:30 game, then we've 3, and that gets us up to 6. Robinson 7, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah, fair. Right, only Palmer involved. Fair enough. I'll send you a picture on Twitter of my front security camera. Do go for it. I'd say it's full of snow. One more question. Start Ahmed or Pedro? Probably Pedro. You know, penalties. United are piss poor. I can even say that as a United fan. I'd still go João Pedro over Ahmed. I'll be hoping the two of them blanks with an Arsenal double clean sheet on the horizon. Fingers crossed. But yeah, let's see how that does go. All right then. 9:15. We've plenty of time. I have to get into the Patreon then as well. Let's get this up then as well. I should have. Yeah. I was taking notes, and then where's that chip question? Yeah, Irish guy 1990. What's your strategy with chips for the rest of the season, Niles? Yeah, so still have wild card. Obviously, we all still have the wild card. We got another wild card there last week. Still have wild card. Still have triple captain. Still have bench boost. Still have free hits. We're in a good position. I won't go into. There's a lot of content creators there have good ranks around my rank anyway, and but they've the triple captaincy used. So I'll be eyeing up that Salah triple captain in 24-25 when Liverpool do get that double game week. But the League Cup final is in game week 29. So let's go down there. We'll chat about this for a while, because I'm gonna have to chat about it on Sunday at that event. But yeah, the League Cup game week 29. That's when the final is going to be. If Arsenal make it, that means Arsenal and Chelsea blank. You can see those fixtures. I think you can. Yeah. If Arsenal make it, Chelsea and Arsenal blank. If Newcastle make the final, Newcastle and Crystal Palace blank. If Liverpool make the final, Liverpool and Aston Villa blank. And if Tottenham make the final, Spurs and Fulham blank. So out of those 2, 4, 6, 8 teams, at the moment I've 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably only 9. Yeah, so I'm going to have that probably look at a free hitting in game week 29. I hate free hitting in blank game weeks, but if Arsenal and Liverpool make the final, that's going to be 6, 7 players involved in that game. So I'm going to probably have to blank in game, or I'm going to have to free hit in game week 29. The double game week then potentially coming in game week 33, then also depending who makes the League Cup final, they'll have a double game week in 33. So I could probably save the free hit for 33, or if I have those players already in the blank game week, if I'm keeping them, I'll have them for the double game week in 33 then also. And then yeah, there's depending on how the teams go in the FA Cup, there's another blank game week in game week 34. So we don't know how far, we can't look at that far ahead yet, so we won't even bother getting into that then as well. And then those who blank in 34 will get a double in game week 36 against their 34 opponents. So chip strategy for now, probably free hitting 29. It did well for me last year, not free hitting in the blank game week when there was like 10 points scored by everybody, and then a free hit in 36, I think it was, and I brought in Mateta. Mateta got like 20 something points over that double game week, so I prefer free hitting in double game weeks. Yeah, sorry, and then for that Liverpool double game week for the Everton game, I'll be triple captain in that week, so I won't be getting slot in, because you can't use a chip when you have the manager in the team. So I won't be getting slotted. I'll probably be looking at getting another Liverpool defender over the attacker, depending what the situation is around with the team. But probably free hitting 29, definitely triple captain and Salah in the double game week when Liverpool do get that double game week. So that's 2 chips used. Could nearly free hit in 29, bench boost in one of the double game weeks in 33 or 34 or 36. But yeah, that's my general thoughts on it now. Yeah, double 36 and 34, blank 29, and then another double game in 33. I like, as I said, I prefer keeping it for the double game weeks, the free hits, where you can actually attack the fixtures instead of just having like a crappy 1 week fixture. Like looking at those outside of that, then as well, if Arsenal and Liverpool make the final, that's Arsenal, Chelsea, Aston Villa, Liverpool gone. Nothing hectic really about the rest of those fixtures. Ipswich against Forest, nothing screaming out there for doubling up or tripling up. Leicester against Man United, could maybe take a punt on United assets for tripling up on the free hit, but don't think I want to do that. Man City against Brighton, depending how for Man City around that time. Newcastle against Crystal Palace. So we'll see how the fixtures fall, or who makes the League Cup final. But if Arsenal and Liverpool make it, it's not hectic on the single game of fixtures. Michael, yeah, sent to the team. Can you please have a look? Of course I will. Let's get into that. So in the Discord, I'm assuming, Michael, let's get you up here. Nice one. While I'm at this, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, head on down there, click subscribe. Your support is very much appreciated. And give the stream a like if you haven't done so already. Little reminder there then as well. Right, Michael, 2 minutes ago, 4 free transfers, 0.7 in the bank. Any ideas, pal? I meant to give you a shout. Good job, the Diaz punt paid off last week for Bowen. So good job, you went that route. Good man. Right then, 4 free transfers. Bruno Fernandes. I'd probably do Bruno to Gordon there. Triple up on Newcastle, Michael. Bruno to Gordon. And then your Cunha to Wood. Defence is fine. Caldwell, Robinson, Hall probably Gabriel, Robinson, Hall over Caldwell. Ryan goals. Diaz, Palmer, Salah, Gordon, Pedro, Wood, Isak. Then you're good to go. I'm just going to message here as well. Bruno plus Cunha to Gordon plus Wood. And then you're in a great position then as well. 3 free transfers then. Come game week 21. Looks good then with that team then, Michael. Yeah, let me know if that's all right with you, or if you want to keep Bruno, but I don't think I would. Fair enough, he has Southampton in game week 21, but I'd still be getting rid of him. I wouldn't be expecting anything in that game on Sunday, so it's probably time to get rid. Is what I would say. Right, nearly 25 past 9. Let's keep this going. Right, what else have we? Ahmed transfer out gets to 7.2. Ian, how much have you sold for a midfielder? 7.2. Maybe Jacob Murphy, Sarr. Murphy could be a shout. 7.2. Or Martinelli, maybe Martinelli if you don't have Martinelli already, or if you're not Arsenal attacker. Probably Martinelli. So Ian, let me know if that's all right for you. Right then, we probably have a few more teams here. Have we? Rizwan. Oh Jesus, run the fly. Am I following you? Give you a follow back there, good man. So I'm going -10. Right, a few more teams here on stream then as well. Let's get them up here. Bench and headache, please help me, Si. No bother at all. João Pedro on the bench over one of them boys, Hall or Munoz. I can see why you're doing it, but you've only got one Arsenal defender, so you're probably better off just playing João Pedro and hope he scores. Would you start him over Munoz? Maybe, or even Enzo. I can see why you're doing it, but I'd start him over defender there, and yeah, maybe Munoz, but Munoz was racking up high attacking returns or potential returns last week, or Hall, but a lot of injuries to Spurs, so probably would play Hall. Maybe João Pedro in for Munoz, just because you've only one Arsenal defender, and hope he gets a return then as well. But there's every chance he can blank as well, so maybe that's a tough one. Rizwan Murphy in for Smith Rowe, free transfer. Was a transfer made? Nothing wrong with that. João Pedro, could you play him over any of the defenders? Probably not. Odegaard, Palmer, Salah, Murphy, Wood, Isak, Robinson, Gabriel, Aina, Alexander-Arnold, and Raya. Team looking good there, Rizwan. Aina's been doing very well for you over the last couple of weeks then as well. I've probably missed the boat on the Nottingham Forest defenders. Well, I don't think I have actually. I just don't need a Nottingham Forest defender. The defense is looking all right. It will be Robinson, Gabriel, and Trent. Yeah, so don't need one. You've got Odegaard then as well. Hopefully he can get something for this week. Team is looking good though. Right, that's all the teams for now. Let's keep this going. Trent in for Gabriel. Wouldn't get rid of Gabriel, Michael. You suggested 2 transfers, but I have another transfer in mind. If you want Trent, fair enough. Martinelli in, 0.4 in the bank. Ian, fair play. Don't think I'll be getting rid of Gabriel, Michael. But I can see why you want Trent. Can you get another way of getting Trent? Caldwell Caldwell to Trent, maybe. Have you enough money for that? No, you've only 0.7. Never mind. Who would 4 million in the bank? Don't know why I'm thinking of that. No, I'd do Bruno. Bruno, Gordon, Cunha Wood. Defence is grand there. Gabriel, Robinson and Hall. You've already got 2 Liverpool then as well. You can't really get to Trent though, can you? I wouldn't get rid of Gabriel, definitely not. Gabriel can easily score from anything, so I wouldn't do that. What else have we then? Any other route to Trent, Michael? I don't think you do though. Let's just throw up this then as well while we're here. An hour and 35 to go until the deadline. We've plenty of time. Keep the questions coming if you can. Ian's after bringing in Martinelli. Good man, Ian. Right, then throw this up here. Multitasking to the max here now. There. Alright, 20. Follow. Alright, that's going live now. Good stuff. My moves, any if you're only joining, I've already done Cunha out, Wood in, and looking at getting in Gordon for Ahmed as well. Unfortunately, that Ahmed transfer didn't pay off. Took out Rodgers, didn't pay off to the max anyway. Took out Rodgers for him, lost out about 25 points over the last couple of weeks. But yeah. Any advice here? So tempted to do Odegaard to Gordon. Is Pedro bench the right move? This is the first time I'm tempted to do -4 for the back this season. Robinson, Trent, Gabriel, Hall, Odegaard, Palmer, Salah, and Mbeumo. Is that transfer for free or a hit? 0.2 off Ahmed to Gordon. I'm thinking of taking a -4 and placing Odegaard, as he really is it pricing the goods for many weeks now. What do you say? He's a good option for him. Diaz, Martinelli, or anyone else, or keep Odegaard and go for either Murphy or Newcastle. Murphy at Newcastle or Sarr at Palace. I think give Odegaard one more week anyway. Murphy maybe could be the shot. A lot of injuries. Yeah, if you can't get Gordon, Jacob Murphy's probably the next best shout, to be honest with you. Shane McKevitt, 4 free transfers, 3.2 million in the bank. Hudson, Gabriel, Lewis, Mbeumo, Rodgers, Salah, Palmer, Isaac, Wood, Joe Pedro. 4 free transfers, 3.2 in the bank. $3.2 in the bank. Michael's asking what's the overall rank at the halfway stage, lads. Yeah, send in what your rank is at the moment and what your should we get the poll going for that as well? Actually, save everybody messaging in. Of course, it's going to be Salah captain anyhow. Let's see what the rank is going. It's a good shout, Michael. What's your current overall rank? Top 100k, top, we'll go 250k. Top 1 million, and then 1 million plus, we'll say. Alright, let's see what the chat is saying on that. Of course, it's Salah for the captain, then, yeah. So Raya, Hudson, Gabriel, Lewis, Mbeumo, Rodgers, Palmer, Salah, Isaac, Wood, Joe Pedro. I'd try and start Robinson anyhow. To Trent. Right, 50% on top 1 million. Nothing wrong with that as well. It's a very respectable rank at this stage. plenty of time to go in the season then as well, so wouldn't worry on that then as well. What's best for 7.5? Gordon. Gordon is the best shout. Irish guy, cheers, lads. Good detail. I've used the triple captain in Game Week 2, so probably use assistant manager for Liverpool double game week. Nothing wrong with that, but might need to transfer to another manager during that 3-week stint. Make sure you have the money in the bank. So Irish guy, if you are looking to go for the slot route, make sure you have the money in the bank. Don't know what my plan is with the manager route, and yeah, I just want to get rid of the triple captaincy in that double game week. So let's see how we go on that. I'm not freezing here, man. No, that's all good. Yeah, no, we're not. We're good. But yeah, that double game week of Liverpool. Say if you want to play it in 24, would say for or 25 maybe, if they get Wolves and Everton, that could be easily 2 clean sheets. Maybe not a Goodison last Merseyside derby in Goodison, but then Liverpool have Man City. Yeah, that's where you probably want to leave it off. Okay, fair. And then Newcastle. Okay, this is probably better off that I still have the triple captaincy available, right? That's one thing to note then as well. You'd want him for the double game week and then move him off to someone like 24, so that'd be 26. Arsenal, maybe. Move Arsenal after that then. Not at first, maybe not, you know. Southampton against Brighton. Could be have you Brighton the week after. Who Brighton playing? Bournemouth. 2 wins for Brighton there. Bournemouth against Wolves. Who did the week after? Brighton. Wolves, Bournemouth and Fulham. That's tough, you know. Because if you have Slot, you're going to have to get rid of him with City the week after. Or keep him. But that you could easily be 6, couple of points blocked. Or a couple of points dropped if they don't get the win there. Right, then what else have we? Where is this lad? Right then. Cool, right, let's keep this going. Sent the team on Twitter, Rizwan. I think we got to you. Hopefully you were here. Let me know if you need me to. We're back. Fingers crossed we are back now. We should be back. Yeah, we're back now. Lovely. Right. Wi-Fi just went there, but we're back. Apologies about that. Let's say that we're back live on Twitter then as well. I just want to make sure we are still back. We are. Joys of living in Leitrim, but we fibre broadband. I don't know why that even went, but let's get back online now. We're back online now after the stream crashed. Right, we're back. What were we saying then? Before that, just want to make sure we are fully back. We should be though. Yeah, we are. Good stuff. Yeah, we're all good. Right, sound. Let's get back to that. What were we saying then before that? Liverpool have a double for Everton too. They will. It's either gonna be Wolves and Everton or Bournemouth and Everton, was it? Or am I talking crap there, am I? Yeah, Bournemouth and Everton, or Wolves and Everton. Fingers crossed it's the Wolves double game week. That mad on 2 away fixtures. I prefer Salah at home. We are back. Yeah, apologies about that. Went downstairs. The Wi-Fi was red, so I must have just crashed for a bit. That's why I couldn't get back. Other networks here now. I don't do that. We are still good there though. Right, we're still going. I don't want to press anything in case we go again. Right then, where were we in the chat? Michael, what are you saying there? If I did Caldwell to Trent, I'd have 6.4 for a midfielder after having done Cunha to Wood and Caldwell to Trent. 6.4 for a midfielder. What are we saying? 6.4. Jacob Murphy maybe is the shout around that price, Michael, as well. Yeah, there's nothing too hectic there. Rodgers is obviously the shout if you can afford to bench him, but I wouldn't be. Probably Murphy. Then you save a bit of money then as well. 35k, Michael. Geez, you're flying this season, good man. 18% in top 100k, 21% top 250k, 32% top 1 million k. I didn't realize you're that high, Michael. I know Ashley in the chat is going very well as well. Nice one. Let me know what you make of Jacob Murphy. Probably not ideal, but you do need some Newcastle cover if you can't get to Gordon. Use triple captain in game week 2, so probably use assistant manager for the Liverpool double game week, but might transfer to another manager. Yeah, that's where we went through that then as well. Son to Gordon and Mikalenga the trend for -4. Nothing wrong with going that if you want to. Wood for Joe Pedro or Jesus. Wood. Hall for Timber. Probably not. I'd keep Timber if you can. You'd want him for the other game weeks. Right, we had a bit of a drop off on that, unfortunately, but let's keep the stream going. Thoughts on Kulusevski? Donald O'Donnell, or Jeremy O'Donnell, sorry. Kulusevski, not ideal this morning. I wouldn't go near him with all those injuries for Spurs, so leave that off. Bruno, Sarr, or Joe Pedro? Start 2. Do Bruno to Gordon and start Gordon and Sarr. That's what I'd be saying to you. Bench 1, Gabriel, Hall, Kirkes, Nico Williams, and Robinson. Bench 1 between Kirkes and Nico Williams. Probably Nico Williams. Yeah, big admirer of your work. Thank you. Oh, on Fej. Appreciate that. Would you start Semenyo, Castagna, or Lewis? Robinson already in. Always the attacker. I'd start Semenyo there. It's close between Castagna and Lewis. Surely you can start Castagna as well. Robinson is City of West Ham. You'd surely expect our City to get a clean sheet there in the 3 o'clock. They're playing at home then as well. West Ham have a couple of injuries then as well. Bowen is obviously out then too. So maybe Lewis. It's a good headache to have though. Semenyo, Castagna, or Lewis. Robinson already in. I'd probably start Semenyo though. Yeah, get Semenyo in. Thinking of bringing in Odegaard and selling Luis Diaz. Don't do that. I'm thinking of getting rid of Odegaard, so don't bring in Diaz. Don't do that. Definitely don't do that. Diaz, keep Diaz. You could easily get a return against United, or a haul against United. Claire in the chat, -4 to bring in Murphy. Spurs team like a small hospital. Who are you getting rid of, Claire? Don't get rid of Rodgers. That if you are getting rid of Rodgers, don't do that. But do let us know who you're eyeing up taking out. Who is everyone vice captain in case the Liverpool game being called off? Good shout there. Yeah, I'm on Palmer. Isaac is tempting as well, William, but I think it's probably Palmer. He blanked last week. Surely he gets the return this week. But that being said, if the game is going ahead, I'll be hoping he blanks. I'm sure he's going to be over 100% effective ownership again this week. -4 to bring in Murphy. Who are you getting rid of, Claire? Probably not for a hit. For free, yeah. Should I stick with starting Muniz over Tossin of Chelsea? Yeah, I probably would there, yeah. Yeah, let me know what you make of Murphy there. Michael, I was telling William to go the Murphy route then as well if you couldn't get to Gordon. Bav, Here, Timber suspended. Should I use up my free transfer to bring in Gabriel? I won't have enough to bring in Gordon after that move. Wouldn't be doing Timber to Gabriel, no. Bench Timber this week. Sort out your attack first. There's every chance Gordon comes away with a monster haul this morning. I'll be hoping he does anyway. But no, I'd do Gordon in. Prioritise the attacking move is what I would say. Let's see where you go from that. Right, let's make sure we are all good there. Michael Russell is on the way. Appreciate that, Michael. You're just after commenting there. Good stuff. Right, we have a few teams to go through then as well. Keep the questions coming in if you can. And if you haven't liked the stream, head on down there, give the stream a like then. We were around 40-ish viewers. We're building it back up after the stream crashed then as well. So we're on 27 likes. If you haven't liked the stream, head on down there, give the stream a like. We'll try and push this stream out back to who we had in the first place before the crash. Apologies about that. I think the alarm was going off downstairs or something. That's why it wiped out the Wi-Fi or something. I don't know. Anyway, we are back though, so it doesn't matter. Morgan Gibbs White at that price. Probably not. He's got a few returns to be fair over the last couple of game weeks. Not a bad shout. I still probably would prefer a Newcastle attacker. Spurs, Wolves and Bournemouth, Southampton, those 4 fixtures are very nice. Murphy's returning well though as well, isn't he? 5-1, 3-6, 13, 13, 7. For 5.1 million, you can't really ask for much more. I think it's his spot to lose anyway. It's between Barnes. Who's other winger? It's Gordon, yeah. Gordon is his first choice, surely. Gordon's been ticking away nicely as well. Should have went for Gordon over Odegaard a couple of weeks ago. But look, hindsight is a great thing. Michael, I'd still probably will go Murphy there. Do let us know what you're thinking in that situation. Cheers to their subs then as well. We're 25 subs off hitting 7,250 then as well. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, head on down there, click subscribe on the channel. Your support is very much appreciated. Don't know what the goal is for the end of the season now. Is 8k realistic? Maybe over the next couple of months. You just have to keep making sure the rank is good and try and get close to the top 10k and do a few clickbaits, thumbnails and that with a good rank. We'll see. But we're about less than 800 off 8k. Maybe it's we'll see. What, 5 months to get 8k or get to 800 subs? We'll see. Is it worth -4 to get Isak in? I need to lose Bruno and bring in a midfielder. It would be 7.2 left. Dianio. I'd get Isak in definitely, even for a hit. You have 7.2 left. Martinelli is who I'd probably be saying to you. Right, my transfers as of now, haven't done them yet, but looking at Gordon, it's annoying about the 0.1 as well. But anyway, 0.1 in the bank. But I thought I wasn't going to lose any value on Ahmed. That's why I didn't do the transfer last night or the night before. But I've enough to get Gordon in, and then I can always downgrade Odegaard to the likes of Rodgers or something, and that's how I'm going to get me 1.5 million for the manager. But Odegaard needs to start returning. Yeah, expected goals there 0.03. He just needs a penalty. I just need a jammy penalty, and knowing my luck, he'll give the penalty to Jesus or something. But fingers crossed he can get a return tonight. The last time Odegaard got a return for me and my team, I was in Sligo. I'm going to be watching the game. I'm going to be in Sligo tonight watching the game then as well. So let's see if he does get a return. Can history repeat itself? When was that? That was back in August, was it? I don't know. No, it was last season. So it was over that double game I brought in Odegaard. Probably going to watch in the same spot as well for a bit of voodoo stuff. And I'll do me spells, and hopefully Odegaard can get a return. But let's see. Right then, 10 to 10, an hour and 10 minutes to go. Plenty of time. I've only used one wildcard. Can you do a video of ideal chip use sometime, Michael? I will do, yeah. It's no point making it for now because we're kind of guessing. But I can. I definitely will do it. Yeah, I think it's more wait until we got a more clear indication of who's going to be in the cup final. So wait until the games after during the week. But there's 2 legs in those League Cup games. I'm nearly sure. But yeah, I'll definitely do a chip strategy video. If you missed that, Michael, earlier, triple captain Salah in 24-25 when Liverpool have that double game week. Probably free hitting the blank game week in 29 when the finalists of the League Cup playing that game are playing the cup final during that week. Bench boost either in 34-36 over those 2 double game weeks, and then I still have to. That'll be everything then. The manager, so fit in the manager as well over a 3-week period then as well. So I have to be careful not to get stuck in a corner, because once I have the manager in play, I can't use anything for 3 weeks. So we'll see how we go. Just have to wait and see how the transfers or how the fixtures fall out. Have I done Gordon in yet? No, haven't done it yet. Ahmad is still in the team, but I'm probably going to do it, to be honest with you. We'll save the suspense and keep it until closer to the deadline, as long as the Wi-Fi doesn't go again. But Ahmad's in. I miss his kind of purple patch. 13, 5, 11. Maybe I got blinded back then, but it was more the fact. Lovely, we can't log in now, can we? Right then, let's do that. Let's get it up here actually. Hopefully I can log in now. I'm already getting locked out of my thing. Just while I'm at this, if you wouldn't mind heading down, giving the stream a like, and if you're not subscribed, head on down. Subscribe to the channel then as well. Is that my password? I hope it is. Yeah, we're back now. So this should come up here for us. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Nice one. Connects out of that. Just so my email isn't shown on stream, I suppose. That's why I did it that way. Or maybe you could have saw that. I don't think you could though. Anyway, let's go back to this. Having a little rave, are we, with that camera? I need to get a new camera as well. I've been banging on about getting a new camera the last couple of weeks. If it's acting up all the time. Appreciate the few new subs in as well. We're 22 off hitting 7,250. If you aren't subscribed, head on down there, click subscribe to the channel. I appreciate for whoever subscribed to the channel there. What do you think of Solanke and Ahmed out for Gordon and Wood -4? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Will United game be postponed? Or maybe you could see that. No, you couldn't. Will the United game be postponed? It's the most risk of getting postponed, but I don't think it will. But as I said, just vice captain somebody outside of that game and make sure your bench is decent. Make sure you can get somebody into the team from the bench. Who would you bench? Hall, CR7, LM10. What were you saying before that? Would you bench Hall? Depends who you're starting over him. Do let us know. Is it worth to trade Raul, Pedro for Wood? Pedro to Chris Wood is fine, yeah, Kevin. I think Raul gets the start against Ipswich just because he scored last week, so nothing wrong with going that in. Is it worth a -4 to get Isak in? Yeah, Isak and Martinelli in, nothing wrong with that. Start Davies, Mazraoui. Davies. Jeez, you know, you could be conceding 3-4 plus anyhow. TV Fofana. Rate my team: Sells, Trent, Gabriel, Castagna, Salah, Palmer, Gordon, Wilson. Oh, for Fulham. Mbeumo, Wood, Isak, Vice. Sells, Trent, Gabriel, Castagna. Nice defense there. Salah, Palmer, Gordon, Wilson, and Mbeumo. Nice midfield and 2. Wood, Isak. You're in good shape there. Bench Kirkes, Hall, or Neco Williams. Probably Neco Williams there. Bench 1, yeah. Which game week would you be planning to use your wildcard, Bav? I'm actually not sure. I need to see how the doubles and that fall as well. But for now, I'm happy enough to probably dead end into game week 29, and then wildcard thereafter then too. That's what the decision is. Leo Brindle, sorry, you're in the Patreon then as well. No, I haven't gone for it yet. But I probably will be. I'll have it in the Patreon as well. Don't worry. But once I do it. Trying to get rid of Haaland for ages, but he keeps having good fixtures. Iron Brew. Yeah, I was just lucky I got rid of him when after the Crystal Palace game. It was more the fact I was annoyed for captain, and fair enough, he got the return, but when Palmer got that double-digit return, that was a good night and God bless for Hallam, because he was always going to be in the mix for captaining him if I didn't take him out. But that's why I got rid of him. Right, let's see here now. Right. Yeah, Iron Brew. You probably can't get rid with the West Ham fixture. But I probably would have made the transfer a good while ago just to get him out. John Phelan in the chat. John, hope we're keeping well, man. How have we been doing in the cup competitions, Killian? I'm knocked out already. Got knocked out the first week by pretty much a dead team. Lost by three or 4 points. But we're focusing on the overall rank. We'll say that. But I've always been knocked out in the first round. Last couple of years, the cup isn't kind to me at all. Trying to get rid of Haaland, yeah. Bruno to Gordon, we're at -4. Maybe not a -4. Free, yeah. Maybe not a -4. I know you said Hampton next week. That's why I was considering keeping Ahmed. But just with the fixtures, or with the injuries and the people missing for Spurs, I think it's going to be a rout for Newcastle this afternoon. Thinking of Ahmed to Murphy for -4. Don't have Isaac and Spurs team in shambles. Claire, probably. I wouldn't advise on the -4, but I can't see Ahmed returning, so you just have to hope for a Murphy return to pretty much break even or surpass the hit. So probably would go for it. You do need some Newcastle cover if you don't have Isaac, so yeah, I'd go for it. Start Semenyo, Lewis, Castagna, Robinson already in. Semenyo probably the attacker. Always start the attacker. Semenyo has a decent fixture as well, so I'd go for that then too. 50 in the chat then as well. Hope you're keeping well this morning. If you haven't liked the stream, head on down there, give the stream a like. And if you are watching and you're not subscribed, head on down there, click subscribe on the channel. We've got the Luke Littler top on after last night then as well. But if you are watching and you're not subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you could head on down there, click subscribe. We're trying to hit 7,250 before the end of the stream. We're at 22 off hitting that, so your support is very much appreciated. Enzo to Gordon for -4. No, not for Enzo out. Alternatives for Cunha have Wood and Isaac already. Jesus. Sean, yeah, Jesus, even Leo Brindle there saying Jesus 6.8 is probably 6.9 now. Get him into the team, and should be on for a nice return this week, as long as Odegaard is assisting him, or he's assisting Odegaard. We'll take that. I think the Ireland Cup starts this week, or is it the following week? Let's see when it starts. Is it this week? Oh, it starts this week, yeah. I don't know who my opponent is. Do I get a bye? Or what does that mean? Oh, yeah. Progress to the bye due to their Game Week 19 score. Fair enough. We have a bye this week, so Killian, maybe you do as well, depending on your score last week. What was my score last week? All right. 78. Okay, fair enough. It was fine, so to get by. Fair. What else are we saying? Taslima, can you rate my team this week? I'm on wildcard. What transfer should I make? Pickford, Areola, Munoz, Hudson, Castagna, Trent, Saliba. Mids are Salah, Eze, Martinelli, Savinho. Wouldn't have Savinho. And Gordon, Tack, Jesus, Isaac and Wood. Defence is fine. Munoz, Hudson, Trent, Saliba. Probably would go Gabriel over Saliba on wildcard. Salah, Eze, Martinelli. Wouldn't have Savinho there. Gordon in an attack. Salah, Eze. You can probably even go Sarr over Eze and save the money then too. That's what I would say maybe. Jesus, Isaac and Wood up front is fine. Savinho to somebody else. Even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even Rodgers. Keep Rodgers on the bench then. And then you're saving a bit more money than 2. Defenders are Trent, Gabriel, Hall, Robinson. Bench 1. Probably Hall, Sam out of those. Trent, Gabriel has to play. More chance of an attacking return for Robinson. Just. What about Martinelli? I just have enough, Michael. What were we saying to you? Trent in, Wood in, and Martinelli. Fair, if you can get that. Gordon would be priority, but if you want Trent, maybe go Martinelli. So, yeah, nothing wrong with that. So, Michael, let us know if that's alright for you. Where were we back there then? Bench one out of those, yeah, Hall. Smith Rowe to Jacob Murphy to capitalise on the Spurs game. Also, will Muniz start for Fulham. Flores. Yeah, nothing wrong with getting Murphy in there. Will Muniz start for Fulham? Probably not. It's about 70-30 in favour of a Raul start. Raul scored last week, so I would expect him to start again this week. So I'd be going a Raul start there. But if you have Raul, start him. If you have Muniz, probably move him on, to be honest with you. There's too much rotation between him and Raul. Would you transfer Pedro for Raul? No, wouldn't do for that. Just I know I'm saying it, I think he's going to start, but it's just because there's a chance he doesn't start. I wouldn't be doing that. Pedro to Wood or Jesus is what I'd be saying there. Progress last week on goals scored in the overall cup. Fair play. Somebody's ringing me there. I won't be able to answer them now. I'll get them back after this stream. I don't even know who that number is. Right, let's keep this going. Morning, brother. Moville in the chat. Hope we're keeping well, mate. Happy New Year. Just popped on for 15 minutes while doing my treatment. Hope the treatments go well, man. Appreciate that. What are your plans this week? So I've already done Cunha to Wood. Second free transfer looking like Gordon in for Ahmed. Who's ringing us there? Second free transfer is going to be Ahmed out, Gordon in. Just enough money in the bank for that then as well. Looking to capitalise on that Spurs game this morning. A lot of injuries for Spurs. So let's see how we do. Who's that number? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We've a fantasy deadline to worry about for now. Don't know why, but I think Solanke might get a goal. I'm going to pass and roll the transfer. Fair enough. That's all good there. With that, a lot of injuries for Spurs though. This is just someone in the Patreon group. Sorry. Thinking that Solanke's going to score. Right. 2 free transfers, 2.8 million in the bank. Apologies for the latest message. Don't be sorry, John. You're not late at all. Verbruggen, Lewis, Pedro Porro, Trent in the fence. Odegaard, Palmer, Salah, Ahmed, Isaac, Joe Pedro, Delap. Ahmed to Gordon. What's left after? Right. Start Flecken or Ramsdale. Gordon for Diblin. Which defenders do I play? Start Robinson. Alright. Worried about Murphy though, as he seems to get most. What are your thoughts? He's returning well though. Ahmad to... I can't get Martinelli. Thinking of rolling FPL unless Liverpool is called off. Enzo, Sarr, Salah, Palmer, Jackson, Jesus, Joe Pedro. A lot of Chelsea lads roll there, yeah. What else have we then? 1.5 million in the bank, 1 free transfer. Raya, Trent, Gabriel, Robinson, Salah, Palmer, Odegaard, Ahmed, Isaac, Wood, Joe Pedro. Can't get Gordon. 4 free transfers. We were chatting about him already, yeah. 0 free transfers. Odegaard to Gordon for hit or roll. Roll. Hit. I said yes, if free. Alright, last one then. One free transfer, 2.8. Flecken, Gabriel, Trent, Robinson, Odegaard, Sarr, Salah, Palmer, Isaac, Jesus, Pedro. Roll. Murphy or Sarr. Best shouts. So I'd give Odegaard another week. Yeah, if you're considering getting rid of Odegaard, I'd give him another week. Just needs a penalty. He's been far from ideal, to be honest with you. The positions he's taken up, but I'd probably give him one more week, to be honest with you. Would you transfer Pedro for Raul? No. Mo Villa, hope that's alright for you, man. I hope the treatment goes well. Fair play to you. Seld, Robinson, Kirkes, Munoz. Seld, Robinson, Kirkes, Munoz, and Buemo, Palmer, Salah, Captain, Smith Rowe, Pedro, Haaland, Wood. Would you make any transfers? 4 free transfers. Robinson, Kirkes, Munoz is fine, and Buemo, Palmer, Salah, Smith Rowe to Murphy, Sarr, Gordon if you can, Iron Brew, let it so much you have in the bank. Got knocked out of the cup in the second round. Why is Morgan Gibbs White not being spoke about in the FPL community? Is on fire. To be fair, Michael O'Connor there was looking at Gibbs White as well, Mo. I think it's just Wood has taken the limelight off, or the spotlight off Gibbs White, but he has been returning well. Let's have a quick look at what it is, what he was on again. Double-digit haul against Everton last week, wasn't it? 10-6, yeah, going well. Yeah, I wouldn't be that confident in doubling up on the Nottingham Forest defence, to be honest with you. One of them is definitely enough. Bench Rodgers and replace Gomez, or bench Gomez and replace Rodgers. I'm thinking replacing Gomez for Robinson. There you go for that. How long is he out for though? You'll want Gomez probably back for the double game week. Can you bench him for this week maybe, or what's his return date? Or is he out for a while? Unknown return date, hamstring injury. He's gonna 4 weeks minimum. So okay, no, probably get rid of. Might be a stupid question, but do I own Brandon? I do own Brandon Austin. Do a stardom over Raya. Who was Austin playing with? Not a stupid question at all. Oh, for Spurs, definitely don't. No, do not. Newcastle are gonna hammer Spurs, so don't start them over Raya. Definitely don't. What about Martinelli, Michael? Yeah, if you can get Martinelli, go for that. Cunha to Wood or Jesus? Maybe Jesus, John. Yeah, go for that. We're just gonna give this little retweet while we're here then as well. Let's give that a retweet. Push it out a wee bit more. Back to the team then here. 10:10. We've plenty of time. Jackson or Wood this week? Wood. Stephen Callahan. Hope you're keeping well, man. Can I rate my team? Henderson, Hall, Robinson, Aina, Iwobi, Salah, Palmer, Sarr, Pedro, Haaland, Wood. I've taken a hit to get Wood and Aina in. Is it selling Haaland to Isaac? No. Keep you as well keep Haaland for this week. Surely he returns well against West Ham today. Surely. If you kept him this long, you're as well keep him. What's the fixtures like after though? You're as well keep him until after the international break anyway. He got his goal last week for you anyway. It's mad, isn't it, though, the way FPL is? West Ham, Brentford, Ipswich. Even that run of fixtures there is poor. I think it's just they're all red because City are in bad form. They'll probably update once they get back into a bit of form then also. Don't do that for -8, Stephen. No, don't, because then if Haaland scores and Isaac doesn't, well, Isaac, I think Isaac will score, but Isaac needs 2 to break even, and that's without Haaland scoring. I do think Haaland is going to score, so you need 3 to get better than even. So no, I wouldn't do it for -8. Jackson or Wood this week? Wood, Jackson is definitely out of form. I brought in Gordon too. I reckon he hauls this week, Mo. Fingers crossed he does. Bench 1, please. Hudson, Everton, Castagna, Ipswich in at bench 1. Maybe Hudson. I bent Rogers for Dibbling, but I'm scared Gordon will haul 100T. Can you get Gordon in at all? I left TA, so only the 2 transfers. Who did you bring in, so Michael? Wood and Martinelli, was it? Or did you go for Gordon? Do let us know. I'd prefer Wood to Martinelli. If you can get like, if you aren't looking to get Trent in, I'd still go the Martinelli, or I'd still go the Gordon route over Martinelli. Good stuff. Cheers to the new subs then as well. We're 20 subs off hitting 7,250. We have 50 minutes to get 20 subs if we can at all. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, head on down there, please. Click subscribe on the channel and give the stream a like if you can while you're there as well. Lovely to get a little push before the international break also. And then a little push on then for the rest of the season. Thomas McPartland, hope we're keeping well. Another Leitrim man. Would you make any transfers? Need a big week this week. Raya, Gabriel, Aina, Kirkes, Salah captain, Semenyo, Palmer, Sarr, Wood, Isaac, Jackson. Bench bench Fabianski, Nori, Greaves, Rogers. Thanks. Defense is fine. Aina, Gabriel, Kirkes, all good there. Salah, Semenyo, Palmer, Sarr, Wood, Isaac. Team is fine. You can nearly roll Wood, Isaac, Jackson. You've no route to get Gordon in. If you get Semenyo to Gordon for free, I'd probably do that, Thomas, to be honest with you. You've already got Isaac. I think you probably need 2. Wood and Gordon, Michael, good stuff, yeah, nice one. I think you probably need 2 Newcastle attackers this week, just with all the injuries to Spurs. I'm looking forward to that game now, to be honest with you. Let's hopefully we're not cursed by the early kickoff. But that's going to be a haul, I think, for the Newcastle lads. Just the shambles Spurs teams are in at the moment. Right, then we have a few teams to get through there as well. Rob as well in the chat. Good man, Rob. Yeah, keep the questions coming in there if you can. Wood in for Cunha and Gordon in for Bruno. Michael, love that. Good stuff. Pretty much the same transfers as me. I did Wood in for Cunha, and it's going to be Ahmed out and Gordon in. So it'll be Isaac differential captain. Don't think so. Leo, nothing wrong with it, but Salah's going to haul. Just don't do that. Nigel, here we go. Sorry, we got your team up here. Sorry if you all good. We've got you up here. I don't know what your message said, but let's get you up. Any transfer tips for this team? 4 free transfers. It's going to be Flecken, Gabriel, Saliba, Trent in defence, Salah, Matoma. You can point one in the bank anyway. Salah, Matoma, Palmer, Johnson, Smith Rowe, Wood, Joe Pedro, Isaac. You've nice balance in the squad anyway. Richie O'Connor in the chat. Richie, good man. Cheers for tuning in. Great stream, Thomas. Appreciate that. Good man. And up Leitrim. Right then, back to Nige here. Nigel. 3-5-2 anyway. Smith Rowe to maybe Murphy, if you can't get to Gordon. And then you've three at the back is fine. Salah probably would want Matoma moved on then as well. So I'll be looking even Johnson, Smith Rowe to Jacob Murphy. Oh, sorry, you have it in here. Sorry. Thinking Matoma to Gordon and Johnson to Murphy. If you can do that, maybe, and then you're going to play a Smith Rowe or Joe Pedro out of the 2. I'd focus on getting Gordon in, definitely. Do you want to double up on the... You have 0.5 left then, so you've only 5.6 for a midfielder. Nothing wrong with that at all, I definitely want Gordon in the team. That Newcastle game could be 2-3 plus goals for them. On the Spurs team, but yeah, Johnson out is fine, Matoma out, and then are you going to start Smith Rowe or Joe Pedro? Probably would you just start Smith Rowe, or maybe not start Joe Pedro, but you've got Arsenal double defence. So in my position, I'm starting Joe Pedro just because I have to, but I ideally would want to bench him. So maybe you just start Smith Rowe. Is Smith Rowe getting minutes though? Let's see. Richie O'Connor, what's your moves? Let us know. Smith Rowe, is he getting minutes? No, he's not, so probably could move him on then too, but you're going to start Joe Pedro over Smith Rowe then, just because he's on penalties. We'll be hoping for the Arsenal double defensive clean sheet though. Gordon in is good. Johnson to Murphy, probably would do that then. 3-4-3 then. Triple Newcastle, double Arsenal, double Liverpool. Fair. Yeah, I'd go for that, Nigel. So let us know if that's all right, man. And cheers for being a member on the channel then as well. I appreciate that. Let me know if that's all right. Are you want another or another midfielder? I think it's fine to double up on the Newcastle lads, though. It's all right. Rishu, your team has gone there. Stephen, I've already used 2 transfers -4. Getting in Wood and in is yeah. We got you, Stephen. There. Don't do that -8 for Haaland. Definitely not. Rob, here we go, Rob. Any advice? 2 free transfers: Ahmed, Jota, Jackson, and Marul. All minutes worries, but half tempted to roll with the worries over the United Liverpool game being off now. 2 free transfers. Team isn't looking bad at all. How much money in the bank though? Can you if you can get Ahmed out, Gordon in, go for that then as well. That's what I would say. Coops, good man, Coops. Love to see in the chat, man. Good stuff. Didn't nearly transfer to bring in Wood before the price rise, but then Timber got suspended. Looking at taking out Keane, Frieder, Hall, Aina, or Robinson. Thoughts? No, just go for Greaves. Just start Greaves. Not worth taking a hit. Or maybe would you? You've enough. You have plenty of money. 4. You've already got Trent. Isaac, Wood, Joe Pedro's fine. Palmer, Salah, Gordon, Sard. Midfield is looking good. Trent, get Gabriel in. That's who you get in. You've no Arsenal cover, Coops. Get Gabriel in. Trent, Caldwell. Or no, you've already got Timber. You probably do want to double up on the Arsenal offence, so do you? Let's have a double check at their fixtures. I think they're alright though, are they? Spurs, Villa. Okay, maybe not doubling up for now, so but Gabriel can always score from anything though. But anyway, right. Out of those who you're asking, Hall, Aina, Robinson, go for Robinson. Even Castagna could save you money, but you've plenty of money in there Coops, but team as well there. Especially the front 7. Front 6 without Joe Pedro, but yeah, that's that looks good. Right. How are we looking here then? What time we? Nearly 20 past. We're still going. Keep this going. Cheers, pal. Great stream. Appreciate that, Thomas. Good man. Start Solanke or Mbeumo this week. Definitely Mbeumo. Against Southampton, didn't he? Yeah, definitely Mbeumo. That could be a nice return for him there. Right, 43-ish minutes or so until the deadline. Let's keep this going if we can. We're 20 subs off hitting 7,250. If you're still watching and you haven't subscribed, head on down there, click subscribe on the channel. Give the stream a like if you wouldn't mind also. If we can try and get to 50 likes, we're 7 away from getting to 50 likes. But more importantly, head on down there, click subscribe. It'd be very much appreciated. Of Rodgers and Cunha, what should I do? 1 free transfer, 1.8 million in the bank. Cunha to Wood. There you go, dope. If you've already got Wood, Gabriel Jesus is your next best shout. Fernandes to Gordon for free, or Timber to Trent, both for free. Go for that. Could you keep Timber? You probably could. Fernandes to Gordon for free, definitely. Mystic, who's your other defenders? Let us know who the rest of your defence is. Diaz or Mbeumo on wild card. Diaz, because he's got the double gaming, to be honest with you. But I think I'm gonna go the defensive route over the attacking route on for that double game week, just because there's too much uncertainty around who's gonna start. Let's see closer to it. For now, probably we'll go Diaz. Surely he gets the starts of the next few. Nottingham Forest away, Brentford away. Who's Mbeumo got? Southampton, City, Liverpool. No, I wouldn't go Mbeumo. So Smith Rowe, Ipswich today. We're keeping another week on him. He's not starting, so I'd move him on. He hasn't started the last 3 games, has he? He hasn't started the last 4. Get him out. I wouldn't be having him in the team. He was great though earlier on in the season, but I'd move him on now. Unless he's only just back from injury, but I probably would just move him on. Sean Ostrand sells Gabriel, Konsa, Hall, Robinson, Gordon, Palmer, Salah, Wood, Isaac, and Jesus. Took a -8. Worded, is this team capable of a return? Sells Konsa, Hall, Gabriel. Nice defence, anyhow. You'd be expecting a clean sheet for Konsa at home to Leicester. Robinson. Oh, you're four in the defence. Gordon, Palmer, Salah, 4-3-3. Wood, Isaac, and Jesus. Took a -8. Team is looking well. I'd prefer who's on the bench, so I'd prefer a 4 in the middle, then 4 at the back. But let me know who else you have, and let's see, can you sort that. Is it worth it? Is it capable? Definitely is capable. It's template enough though, so I don't think he'll move much, especially with the hit. But Jesus could get you a return there. Gordon could be a nicer shout for us then as well. He's around probably the 20%-ish ownership. Let's see what he's on. 16%. So he's okay. I'm definitely getting him in. So yeah, he's gonna be a nice differential. Start Solanke and Mbeumo definitely. Isaac differential captain. Leo, I don't think so. Leave it on Salah. Unfortunately, as a United fan, I'm going to say that, but we're a shambles at the moment. Alright, that's alright there. Nice one, grand. All good there. Nice one. Good stuff. Okay, right. 40-ish minutes, so let's see what the rest of the Patreon. I should have waited for your text back. Moved on. Odegaard hat-trick in comment. Right. Let's see how it goes. Right. No, have enough for Amma to Gordon. So. Grand. Pedro bench the right call too. It's for free. Odegaard to Gordon. No, give Odegaard another week. Give him another week. Grand. Are you planning on getting a haul at some point if he continues to return for Newcastle? Did Niall do Gordon from it? Anyone? Not done yet. But I will. Grand, good man, Leo, for that. Yeah, I'm just worried Gordon will be better long term and score more. Don't think it's worth the hit, though, or anything. Alright, let's go back to this then. That's the majority of ones. Got back to start 2, Gabriel, Evan Nielsen, Palmer. Definitely Palmer, Finn, anyway. Between Gabriel and Evan Nielsen. Probably would start Gabriel still, you know. Surely you can start Evan Nielsen then as well. Can't get Gordon in at all unless I do Rodgers to Gordon, 100T. Probably wouldn't get rid of Rodgers. Maybe probably wouldn't do that. Are you making the Ahmed transfer? Abbas probably will be doing it, yeah. We'll just give it a bit more suspense until close to the deadline. Solanke for Wood or Macteda. No, keep Wood. Or does that mean you're taking out Solanke? I'd still go Wood in probably, yeah. Would you do Gordon? Would you do Rodgers out for Gordon? $100T, probably not. Can you get Can you get Gordon in, or can you get Murphy in instead for somebody else? 100. What's the rest of your team? 100T. Let us know. Probably would keep Rodgers another week. Just bench him if you can this week. You'll want him back the week after. Who have Villa next week? Are the fixtures difficult? Are they? Everton, Arsenal, West Ham. You'll probably want him for the Everton game. So maybe keep him on the bench. Go Murphy if the Murphy route if you can't get Can you do Dibbling to Murphy? 100T. That's what you can do. Dibbling to Murphy. Surely you've 0.6 in the bank. Let us know if you can. Richie, good man. Hello, Era. Abbas, I do not have the budget for Gordon. Can you suggest me another alternative? Of 6 in the bank. Already got Palmer, Odegaard, Salah, Dibbling. Murphy's the next best shout. So with that budget, Cunha to Watkins, thinking of playing Trent, Gabriel, Castagna, Lewis in the fence, but then bench and Pedro. So Isaac and Watkins up front. Mike, nothing wrong with a punt on Watkins this week. You'd surely expect it at least a return any at home to Leicester. So I'd go for that, to be honest with you. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. What else are we saying? Right, thanks. Also, better show you the captaincy video as well, I suppose, while we're at it. Ashley is after sending his team in there. Better get to Ashley then too. Let's get this up here then as well. All right. Let's get Ashley's team up first, and then we'll get into the captaincy pick video. Of course, it's going to be Salah, but I might as well show you the video, seeing that it was filmed at a pitch. Right, what are we? 25 past, good stuff. Stream is flying. We're going nearly 2 hours now. Ashley's team, let's get him up here. Coop's all good. Ashley, done Cunha to Wood. Not sure whether to play Anya Hall over Enzo. Would you start Enzo? Triple. That's tough, Ashley. Let's get back to in the chat then here as well. That's tough on the bench. To consider spreading. Alright, just in case he doesn't see that, Ashley, I've got back in the chat then also. Think of playing Trent, Gabriel, Castagna loose in the fence, but then pension Pedro. Yeah, get Watkins in it if you want for a punt then also. Nothing wrong with that. Start 4 out of Caldwell, Muniz, Gabriel, Consa, Pedro. 4. Gabriel anyway, so you're 3 left. Consa, you have 2 left. Probably would start Pedro just because he's on penalties. Or is that Pedro Porro? Mahira, let us know. Murphy, a good option if you can't afford Gordon. Lee Mitchell, it is indeed. Are you from Leitrim as well, Mitchell? Or Lee Mitchell? Is that a Mohill name? It might be. If you are, fair play to you for tuning in, good man. Right then, 33 minutes to go. What time do we do our transfer at? I can only get Gordon if I do Rogers to Gordon. Murphy, so 100t. Thanks, mate. Great content as always, Coops. Appreciate that. Have a good new year. You too, man. Had a good new year. Outwise, yeah, it was good. I was at a 30th birthday party. Something different. I wasn't back home in Leitrim. I was away for it, so it was a different night out, but it was a good night out all the same. Yeah, I can do Dibbling to Murphy, leaves me 1.7 million in the bank. Go for that. So 100t. Go for that. Nothing wrong with that. Start one of Joe Pedro, Smith Rowe or Lewis. Probably Lewis is going to be boring enough, but West Ham at home, you'd surely expect them to keep a clean sheet. City. Bowen for Mbeumo, but Brentford's fixtures is tough. Bowen to Gordon. Bowen to Gordon. Kevin, if you can there. My defence is Anderson, Kirkus, Timber, Gabriel and Dunk. Is a -4 to Timber for Trent worth it? Probably. Out of those, yeah. Gabriel, yeah, I'd consider that Mystic. I definitely would. Bowen to Gordon. Kevin, let us know if you can afford that. Morning era. Start Ranner, Smith Rowe. Happy New Year, by the way. Appreciate that. IBZ, good man or good woman. Start Ranner, Smith Rowe. Probably Ran. It looks like Smith Rowe is out of favour at the moment in that team, so go Ran in the team. Diaz in for Ahmed or Watkins in for Vardy. Watkins in for Vardy could be a lovely differential pick this week. You know, maybe go with that. How's the poll going? Top 100k 19%, top 250k 21%, top 1 million 32%, and 1 million plus 28%. So it's very even throughout all of that. 128 votes on that, good to see. Some good engagement on that, nice one. Alright, we've half an hour warning now. Let's get this kicking on now. Or 1 like off, 50 likes on the stream. If you wouldn't mind heading on down there, giving the stream a like if you haven't done so already. And if you're not subscribed, I really would appreciate it if you could head on down there, click subscribe on the channel. We're 20 subs off hitting 7,250. That'll be a lovely start before the international break. Zafran, hope we're keeping well. 6 players that might not play if pool game is postponed. Should I switch out Trent to save Vardy to ensure starter? Definitely don't get rid of Trent. No, don't do that. Benching Rogers for Dibbling, then I guess 100t. Yeah, go for that. Enzo, THB and Ahmed on the bench. Who's THB? I don't know who THB is. Murphy Mins is what I'm scared about. No, he's been playing 60, 70 plus any of the last couple of weeks, hasn't he? 60 plus any, he has been. Murphy, here we go. 84, 77, 63, 63, 59, 73. 60 to 70 he'll get, but at that price you can't really complain. Gordon is obviously the optimum pick, or the preferred pick, but at that price you can't really complain. Right, here's the captaincy video. Let's get it up there. Damien Gunning in the chat. Good man, Damien. Hope you're keeping well. Of course, it's Salah this week, even as a United fan. I have to go with him. You can see that alright anyway. Yeah, there's the captaincy pick. Let that run for a sec. Sore enough ankle after that, I won't lie. But anyway, Wood has been great, but Fulham fixture looks so much better. True. Would best to replace Cunha, Woods or Raul Jimenez. Jimenez is a bit of a rotation risk though, is the only thing. Especially with Muniz. I'm expecting Muniz to start at least one of those over the next couple of weeks, especially with Leicester, Ipswich and West Ham. So not ideal. Especially when you want someone in the team that's guaranteed of a start. Transfer out Ahmed or no, Sophie. I've been saying this all stream. If you can afford Gordon, yes. Depends on the budget. Depends if it's for free or not. Alright then, that's grand there. What are we here? Right, half an hour. I took a bit of a risk. I went Ahmed, Jacob Murphy. Tottenham are poor in a fixture good until Liverpool United again cancel at least another player. Swap called the bench and started Murphy. Nothing wrong with that, to be honest with you. Nothing wrong. Let's see. Right. Good there. Zach Knight, 1 free transfer from 0.5 in the bank. I took Ahmed out for Star. Word another move or roll. Roll. Team looks good. Good stuff. Nice one. Right. Keep the questions coming in if you can at all. 28 minutes to go until the deadline. Maybe we make my own move in a couple of minutes. Any news on the timeline on Twitter here? A lot of people going for Gordon as well. Tottenham's lineup for today. Ange, Pedro Porro, someone's dog, Spence, Sarr, Basuma, Dele Alli. Yeah, they're in a shambles. Spurs 7 first team players in training yesterday. Shows how bad of a situation Spurs are in at the moment. Let's see. What else we? Morning lad, Jack. I'm also going. At Odegaard. Bar. Right, keep that going. Jack in the chat then as well. Jack, hope we're keeping well, man. We're nearly on 1,000 views on the stream, which is great to see. Also, 25 minutes to go. How are we looking here? Cheers to the new subs then as well. If you haven't subscribed as well, head on down there, click subscribe on the channel. We're trying to hit 7,250 before the end of the stream, and your support is very much appreciated. Jason, what are we saying? Happy New Year, good man. Who would you go for? Cunha, Wood, or Raul Jimenez? Wood out of those. Who would you recommend? Trent and Ahmed to Aina and Gordon. Don't get rid of Trent. Don't get rid of Trent. If you can get Ahmed to go Murphy, fair, but don't be getting rid of Trent. Definitely not. Murphy Mins is what I'm afraid of. True, but at that price, you can't really give out at that price. Mahira, start 3 out of Caldwell, Muniz, Gabriel, Consa, or bench João Pedro and start all 4. I probably would still start João Pedro just in case he gets a jammy penalty or something, or a jammy goal. But I'll be hoping for that Arsenal double defensive clean sheet, as I was saying. But Gabriel, Consa, Muniz, bench Caldwell. I probably would bench Caldwell. Yeah, more chance of an attacking return from Muniz. I can probably see both conceding anyway, so nothing too hectic with that, with the two of them. Right then, 25 minutes to go. Another sub there. Appreciate that. How we looking in the Patreon then? Everyone all right? Foden playing. If you have him, start him. Either that or I get Gordon and drop a 4-man defender for a hit. No, don't do that. No, not worth a hit. Ryan Carey, start Alanga or Lewis Hall, leaning towards starting Alanga. Yeah, start the attacker. Yeah, that's what I would say. What else have we then? Transfer out Amateur? No, I will be. Stay tuned for that. If you're only joining in late, I will be. Bone for Gordon, if you can do that. Any early team news? That's why I'm potentially waiting another while in case Gordon is benched, but he won't be. Mahira, no bother at all. Everyone's locking in their team there. Martinelli, Gordon. Martinelli to Gordon? What? Jeez, I wouldn't have done that. Interesting. Right, 23 minutes to go. Whom do I captain from Wooden and Buemo? Neither. Sukraj. I wouldn't captain either of those. If you want to captain someone in Buemo, get Buemo in, but or getting Buemo on the armband, but I wouldn't be captaining those. It has to be Salah, even Palmer over those two for sure. Wouldn't be doing them. Thanks for the recommendations, Chewy, or Jason Chewy. No bother at all. I'm thinking of Chewy FPL. Apologies about that. You're hardly Chewy FPL, Jason, are you? There's a lot on Twitter called Chewy. Whom do I captain from Wooden and Buemo? Start 2 out of Bruno, Enzo, Sarr, and 8 Nori. Bruno to Gordon and start Gordon, and start Sarr then as well. There's your 2 then. Robinson or Hall, Coops? I'd go Robinson. Go for those. Right, 22 minutes. How are we looking here then? I'll give it another minute or two before locking in the moves. We're just about to hit 1,000 views, so appreciate that. If you are captain in Salah, vice captain someone from another game. Just made one change, brought in Jesus Raccoon, captain Salah, which will hopefully curse him. Good move there. Kulu to Gordon. Newcastle. Or Spurs. Right. Start 2 of Ahmed, Aina or Robinson. Robinson and Aina nearly out of those there, to be honest with you. Just Famous, Happy New Year. Good to see you. You too, Just Famous. Appreciate you tuning in then as well. Rogers to Murphy for a punt to cover 3 Liverpool assets. If Liverpool game gets postponed, I can't afford Gordon. There you go. Yeah, you've answered the question for yourself. Get Murphy in then if you can't afford Gordon. Nothing wrong with that at all. Right, 20 minutes warning. Maybe I'll do my transfer now and I can let me Patreon know. yeah, 55 likes on the stream. Really appreciate that then as well. We've 46 in the chat. Well, I'm doing my transfer here. If you wouldn't mind heading on down there, click and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Right, let's get this locked in now. Ahmad, Gordon, done there. 2 free transfers. No hits. Love that. Good stuff. We're getting that locked in now. Make transfers. Ahmad out, Gordon in. Done. Gordon there. Dibbling first bench is fine. Davies. Yeah. Right, let's get that sent in then as well. Good stuff, right. Come on, Gordon now. 16% ownership. Lovely haul and at the start of the game. It could be beautiful this morning. Right. Let's do that there. Be some crack now if Gordon got ill or something just before the deadline when I didn't wait. In the other chat. Alright. Let's get that sent in there. Nice one. Salah captain. There we go. Should I swap out Enzo for Jacob Murphy? Is it for free? Right, that's grand. I already used the free transfer from Woods, so should I take a -4? Just leave Bruno for next week against Southampton. Maybe. At least with Bruno, he is on penalties. If we do get a penalty at Anfield, he'll take it. So maybe not worth a hit then. Yeah, that's all right. Should I start Robinson, Gabriel, Vardiol, or Trent? I should have bench one for Sarah or Enzo. That's a headache there. Gabriel, Vardiol, Trent, Robinson. Surely you want to start Sarah. Who's your strikers, Abdullah? You can surely start Sarah over someone. I try and start Sarah as well. Leo, how much have I left in the bank? 0.1 left in the bank now, Leo. I'll show you there. But I can downgrade Odegaard next week and get 1.5 million if I need the managers. But I won't be using the managers until after I use my triple captain. So yeah, 0.1 in the bank, Leo. Hopefully you can get that transfer then as well. Strikers are Vissa, Isaac, Mateta. I can see where you're starting Mateta over Sarah, so okay. You have to start Vardiol at this price as well. Robinson, Gabriel, Vardiol, Trent. Should have bench one for Sarah, Enzo. That's tough. I probably would start the 4 defenders there. It's not ideal, but I always say start the attackers, but the defenders are good, and surely you have to start Vardiol at home to West Ham, especially with Bowen out injured, so you'd surely expect City to keep a clean sheet there. Right then. 17-minute warning. Let's keep this going. Start Mbeumo or Pedro Ruben. Definitely Mbeumo. Interesting. Okay, right. It's all Gordon on the timeline. I was speaking about Gordon Monday or Tuesday, so glad to get ahead of the bandwagon, but the bandwagon is well and truly on now before the deadline. Let's see. Okay, right. 16 minutes to go until the deadline. All right. Start 2, Bruno, Kirkus, Hall, Pedro, Munoz. Bruno to Gordon, Richie if you can. And start Hall then as well. Good luck this game, okay, everyone. Rizwan, good man. Happy New Year to you as well. Should I bench Sarah, Mateta or Enzo? You've already got Palmer, so you got cover. Maybe Mateta. No, maybe Enzo. That's not ideal having 2 Crystal Palace attackers then as well as the only thing. Maybe Enzo. He's been poor over the last couple of weeks. Right. Uh, best vice captain option if Salah gets postponed. Palmer. Has to be Palmer, yeah. Isak could be a shout then as well. I don't think the Liverpool game is going to get postponed anyway. If it does, I have two players anyway. Vandenberg and Diblin can sub in there, which isn't ideal to be honest either. Two of them in the same fixture, so hopefully it does go ahead. No point. Do I move Davies instead of Vandenberg? Or am I going to regret doing that? No, I'll regret doing that because I want Robinson to keep a clean sheet, so maybe not. Start Enzo or Mikalenkovic. Probably Enzo there, you know. Always start the attacker. Is what I would say. So that's fine. Go for that. Right, 14 minutes to go. Let's keep this going. Any team news here? Let's see if we can get some team news. Can't see any on the timeline. Just a lot of people bringing in Gordon, which is good to see. Slim, hey dude, any advice on Cunha and Rodgers? Both suspended, one free transfer. Cunha to Wood, keep Rodgers. Isak for vice captain, Tottenham in crisis. True. I just don't like having a captain right in the early kickoff or a vice captain. But Isak, nothing wrong with Isak. I probably just prefer Palmer. He's off the back of a blank, and Chelsea will be looking to bounce back. Is it technically a derby, that Crystal Palace game? Is it? I think it is it? Or they're both two London teams anyhow. So let's see how that goes. Couple of new subs there as well. Appreciate that. We're 16 subs away from hitting 7,250. If you haven't subscribed, appreciate everyone who's subscribed there the last couple of minutes. Head on down there, click subscribe on the channel. Your support is very much appreciated, and it'll be a great little boost before the international break as well. Would you go for Semenya to Gordon gaming with Cobble Monster 10? Probably would, you know. If it's for free, definitely. I definitely would do it for free, not for a hit. Pieface's dad. Hope Pieface is keeping well, man. Start Muniz or Ran. Probably Muniz there. Can see Forest continuing on with their good form. Thoughts on a -4 for Gordon in for Enzo and play him as I'm currently having to play Enzo. Not for a hit, Taylor. No. For free, I would have considered it, but not for a hit. Not for a hit. Another sub there. Appreciate that. We're 15 subs now. Is Timber to Trent for a hit worth it? Not for a hit, Mystic as well. What's the rest of the defense, Mystic? Or maybe you said it already. Let us know what the rest of the defense is, but wouldn't probably do for a hit. When do you think you'll wildcard 100T? Probably dead end the team into game week 29. With the League Cup final in 29, and then look towards building towards other double game weeks with a free hit with a bench boost to come then as well. So triple captain is looking at in 24-25 when Salah doubles. Free hit probably 29 in that blank game week. Not ideal on a free hit on a blank game week. As I said last year when I free hit it last year, as everybody free hit it in that blank game week, everyone scored 10-11 points, less than 20 points. So I was glad I didn't free hit that week. Then when I free hit in the double game week, I got monster hauls in that week then as well. So I'm looking towards probably seeing if I can save it for the double game weeks. Not ideal doing it in a blank game week, and the fixtures in 29 aren't optimum, or they aren't ideal, or the most appealing. So that's free hit. Bench boost probably then in 34, 36, depending on the double game weeks then, and then we should be well set up then for the rest of the season. Need the Fitnet Manager chip then as well for 3 consecutive weeks then also. So all depends how the League Cup games goes, how the FA Cup game goes, also how many double game weeks we are going to get. But for now, only one is pretty much bang on locked in is the Salah triple captain in the double game week, whether that's 24 or 25. Let's see when it does fall. Next game week, I'm considering Diaz in for Odegaard to triple up in Liverpool double game weeks in 24-25. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Maybe I could do the Odegaard route myself, or Odegaard to Diaz route myself. I was probably looking towards another defender for Liverpool, but maybe I go Diaz. I've well enough from anyway. Yeah, okay, fair. Maybe I go Diaz route. I'd like to have Jota, but he's probably too much for rotation risk. Could be injuries as well over the double game week, so let's see on that then too. Would you do Timber to Robinson for a hit? Who's the rest of the defenders? Evan, probably not for a hit, to be honest with you. you can probably get away with it. But let us know who the rest of your defence is there. Start one, Castagna, João Pedro or Hall. Probably Castagna out of those. I always say start the attacker. I've double Arsenal defence there. I'll be hoping João Pedro blanks. Rob, good man, Rob. We got to your team earlier, Rob. If you need me to go back to it then as well, in case you're only getting in now, let's get you up there then again. But any team news? No team news. Any update on the United Liverpool game? It's going ahead for now. I don't think it's going to be cancelled, so it's fine. Any advice? 2 free transfers: Ama, Jota, Jackson, and Rule. All minute worries, but half tempted to roll with the worries over United. I was just saying, if you could afford Ama to Gordon, Rob, go for that. But you mightn't be able to afford it with the structure of the team there. Right then, 9 minutes to go until the deadline. Let's keep this going then as well. We've 48 still watching, so appreciate you all tuning in. As well, plug this little event then as well on Sunday then too. Where is it here now? I'll give this another retweet. So on Sunday in Sligo in the Hawkswell Theatre, it's a little FPL event going on. We did one back in August. It was a nice little event then as well. But we'll be watching the United Liverpool game on Sunday. I'll be hoping Salah blanks, even as a Salah captain or as a United fan. I'll be hoping Salah blanks. But yeah, on Sunday in the Hawkswell in Sligo, we'll be chatting for about an hour. Just for the rest of the season and what we can be looking at towards chip strategy, double game weeks, etc, and then we'll be watching the United Liverpool game. So if you're around Sligo, head on in, come on down to us. It's going to be a nice little event. Even if you are considering coming, give us a message. I'll see, can I get you on the guest list or something, try and pull a few strings. But yeah, it's going to be literally FPL chat, a few beers, and watching the United Liverpool game. So it's going to be a nice event. Head on down if you are about Sligo on Sunday then as well. Right, back to this then. Mbeumo versus Sarr versus Eze versus Luis Diaz. What are you asking? Play one, Thomas, or what? If you are playing one, Mbeumo this week, or if you are bringing in one, maybe Luis Diaz with the double game for Liverpool around the corner. Rob, Happy New Year to all the followers of the channel. Appreciate that, Rob, and exactly Happy New Year to everyone. And thanks for the support in 2024, and hopefully 2025 is another big year for the channel then as well. Maybe 10k by the end of 2025 could be a shout. That'd be beautiful. Right, how are we looking here? 7 minutes to go. Get the teams locked in. Put on the vice captain on someone outside the United. Nigel, good man. Good stuff. Give us a message on Instagram or Twitter if you are coming, and if you are about Sligo, let us know. Good man. It would be great to have you. Right then, what are we saying here? 7 minutes to go. Leave that up there for now as well. If anyone does want to come, good man, Nigel, it'd be great to see you there. Let's see that then. Right, that's my team. Start Enzo or Pedro this week. Probably Enzo. I'll be hoping, as I said, for the double Arsenal clean sheet. Is Gordon going to start, and is it worth it? Gordon to Son and Wood, Gakpo to Larson for a hit. Would you be getting rid of Son for a hit? Maybe. For Gordon in, yeah. No, free transfer. I'd give Odegaard another week. Murphy can easily do well. Do well too. Right then, Raya, Ian at Hall, Robinson, Luis Diaz, Salah, Palmer, Mbeumo captain. Interesting. Good to go, Zafran, Kepa, Robinson, Gabriel, Trent, Palmer, Martinelli, Iwobi, Salah captain, Isak, Raul, Watkins captain. Looks good. Few nice differentials. Right, 5 minutes warning. Gordon not starting. Oh, don't tell me that, Michael. Why are you saying that? Don't say that. Where are you seeing that, Michael? Don't be scaring us before the deadline. He's starting on my team anyhow. Where are you seeing that, Michael? He surely has to be starting. Where are you seeing that, Michael? Start Castagna or Enzo? Probably Castagna, you know. Ipswich at home. You surely have Palmer. Anyway, so it's probably spread the risk there. Start 2, Castagna, Joe Pedro, Hall, or Star. Castagna and Star. Out of those two. Start Enzo or Castagna. Probably Castagna. If you already have Palmer. 3 free transfers own of Cunha and would like to sell Bruno. Own Bruno to Gordon and Cunha to Wood. No doubt in the chat. No, all good. Don't worry about that. No, Gordon shortly starts. Nice one. We're 14 away off hitting 7,250. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, head on down there, click subscribe on the channel if you wouldn't mind at all. We're nearly there. We've 4 minutes to go. Is Szoboszlai a good pick as Liverpool basically play a 4-2-4 now? No, he's not a bad pick. I'd just prefer Salah, obviously Salah, but I'd prefer Diaz, maybe even Gakpo, Jota as well. Probably I'd definitely prefer a second defender. Salah obviously number 1, Diaz second defender, and then Szoboszlai, Jota. That's what I would be saying. Hall rate Norrie start. Hall. Semenyo or João Pedro who to start. Semenyo. Would you bring Gordon in for Ahmed? Semenyo for -4. Not for a hit, John. I don't think so, no. Not for a hit. Maybe start Murphy over Iwobi. Right, 3-minute warning. Start Howard, Bellis or Matoma. Do Matoma to Gordon if you can. If not, always start the attacker, but Hall or Caldwell in my bench. Caldwell bench out of those. Right, 2-minute warning. Get your teams locked in. Any ideas for second wildcard yet, Josh? Needs to see how the League Cup finals go and how the FA Cup games go, but won't be using it until after game week 30 anyway. So start Murphy, definitely start Murphy. I'll chat about the chip strategy once the deadline goes. Keep the questions coming in now, just so I don't miss any. Semenyo or João Pedro? Semenyo, Stovian. Semenyo this week, yeah. Start him over João Pedro. Could easily get something against Everton. Gordon is priority. If you don't have Gordon, get him in though. Even if it's for free for Semenyo, get him in there. Everyone bringing in Wood and Gordon. Right. That's everyone got back to there. Nice one. Minute to go to the deadline. Make sure your team is locked in. And that's another stream done. Take a minute there to take a breath. And that should be it then as well. Embuemo captain. No, leave it on Salah. I've Salah captain there. Quickly change your vice captain, someone outside of the United game and Liverpool game if you haven't done so already. And deadline is going to go now. Any minute now. Less than a minute. Just make sure I've that locked in. Nice one. I do. If you haven't done so already, head on down there, click like on the stream, drop the stream a like. We're nearly on 70 likes. Enzo or Ahmed, your pick. Enzo this week, Jason. Get it locked in quick. If you haven't done so, head on down there, give the stream a like. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, really would appreciate it if you could head on down there. Click subscribe on the channel then also. And that's another stream done then too. Right then. Appreciate you all tuning in again this morning. We were busy day ahead of us now. Going to the Barbers at 3:30. Going to watch the early kickoff at 12:30. Then have to drive to Sligo and sort myself out for that event tomorrow. Quick little plug again of the event. If anyone is about Sligo tomorrow, call into us on Sunday. Tickets are €10, but they're a charity based organisation anyway, the Hawkswell. FPL chat, watch the United game. Hopefully we don't get too hammered in the game also, but it'll be a bit of crack. Give us a DM if you are coming on Instagram or Twitter. It'll be great to see some of you there, and I'll sort you out with a pint then also if you are coming. But yeah, that's another deadline before you all hop off then, and head on down there, give the stream a like, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Another international break around the corner, unfortunately. So fingers crossed we can end the game week on a green arrow. And we'll throw up this as well before we go, getting the team locked in. Game week 20 team locked in. Who's it? Cunha plus Ahmad to Wood plus Gordon. And then overall rank. Nice one. Right, there's another stream done. Should get some team news in the next couple of minutes but there was none before the deadline. There is no Newcastle in the know. Right, we've been going 2.5 hours now. Time to go down, have a bit of breakfast. Appreciate you all tuning in throughout that 2.5 hours. 77k overall. Fingers crossed we can get close to the top 50k. Need a good return from Gordon and Isaac in that early fixture. Team is looking all right this week. Just need Gordon to do well. He's a nice little differential. Right, we're going to leave it at that for now. Really appreciate everyone who has tuned in this morning. The members on the channel, as always, appreciate you all for supporting the channel then too. Back to normal schedule after the international break, game week 21, and then we'll be planning towards double game weeks then as well. Fingers crossed we do hear about the double game weeks over the international break then too. Have you been playing FPL Challenge this season, Rizvan? Not at all. Haven't played it at all. Haven't even gone near it. No, I completely forgot about it, to be honest with you. Then too, but no, haven't gone near it. How are you getting on, Rizvan? Before I go, let us know. We're nearly on 70 likes on the stream then also. If you haven't liked the stream, head on down there. Give the stream a like then too, if you wouldn't mind. And as always, thanks for the support in 2024. Fingers crossed 2025 is another good year for the channel. Right then, we're going to leave it there. So I think fingers crossed for a Gordon return and a green arrow. And if you are coming to the event on Sunday, one last little plug. Tickets are €10. Hopefully I might see you there. Right, that's it for the week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. As always, Happy New Year to you all. Hope everyone can get a green arrow this week. International break, unfortunately, around the corner. We do get a bit of a break from the content at least. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to be raring to go once the international break is over. Thanks for watching. So, best of luck for the week. We'll see you in the next video.